right, we good?
You should be.
So, moving right back to it. What were we doing?
You were about to read the personal file that Doc wrote on me.
That's right. Say
Say it one more time.
Both of you, Taz and Shamrock, you do find personal files on you.
Oh, yeah.
We already went over Taz's, but Shamrock.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the little bit of that
Personal
wasn't
note.
written. Yeah, that wasn't written by Doc. Wasn't written by the association by.
Both of them are very similar. They're observations made on you, as if while hanging out with Doc, you were being studied.
And mine says.
You're very inquisitive, basically. Focused, job-oriented. Your alignment definitely puts you as a high-ranking person, on the moral spectrum at least.
All right.
You get the job done, and you're dedicated to doing it right. Taz, there is a bit of a weak point. Doc notes you at times of being naive.
All right.
Is there anything in my file that I find particularly personal?
He was studying you throughout the entire time you were around him.
Yes, but as a detective, I kind of expect that. I mean anything more personal than that. Things about my personal life, anything like that.
Only the stuff that he's ever asked of you. You don't really have much family to speak of. You've been here. You've been here since before this land was founded.
Yeah.
It's only anything Doc ever asked of you.
All right.
He does note that you are a bit withdrawn in certain areas. There are some things you do keep to yourself.
Always.
All right.
But Hrothgar, you find nothing on yourself in here.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Doc kind of ran into you.
Big Taz.
That's fair.
You got anything in there that you want to disappear?
I just gotta say it. Yeah, it's just who I am. It's no big deal.
It's who I am. Just saying.
I just gotta put the file back.
I
Just
don't offer
saying.
this to everybody.
Just saying, I can kill you right here.
I meant I can make parts of your files on.
Oh, that would also work, I guess.
It's fine. I just gotta put it up. I kind of put it back and kind of resume the other file cabinets we were searching. I mean, drawers.
Yeah, cabinets.
Yeah, cabinets.
They are
Some of the
file.
other.
There are file cabinets, only one of which so far has had files.
Actually, wait.
You listed them as actual cabinet
What
cabinets.
biographical
No file cabinets. I'm sorry about
biographical
that.
blueprints for weapons? I look for that one. Are they all weapons?
Hang on.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull it up.
Let's see. We've already searched the first one. That was empty.
We're on number
Second was an assortment of leg bones. Third was the junk drawer.
4 files, and 5 was the biological blueprints. I wrote them down.
Yep. You do find one that looks, oh my God, especially dangerous.
Why?
And this one is something that the audience is going to have to wait a while to see. I plan on redrawing this later since I haven't drawn it since maybe, I believe it was near the beginning of high school. This is one of the most dangerous creatures you have ever seen. It doesn't really align to any monster you know of.
Of course he would make something like this.
However, Taz, you in particular recognize this.
Oh, I do.
Yep. It's currently housed at the Foundation.
Oh, this is the one I helped catch.
No, you did not. You at no point in your life helped Doc catch anything.
Ah,
You took down the Spider Queen.
all right.
No, this is a dangerous looking amalgamation of monsters.
He created this.
A sort of Frankenstein, but without all the stitching.
I can't. This thing is housed up in this. Dear God, Doc, is there any?
This thing was a very highly rated dangerous thing.
And
Near indestructible.
And he made it. And I'm having second concept. God. I gotta look to Shamrock. You ever think maybe you should have just killed somebody?
Me?
Yes.
All the time.
I'm getting that feeling. Just
Absolutely all the time.
Now, there's not really the text in there. Let's see. What languages do you guys know?
Let's see. I know common, Vulcan, and Draconic.
I know common and undercommon.
I know common and dwarvish.
Let's see. Need to check through my notes again.
I don't imagine it's written in Vidalcan, so if it's in Draconic, that's the more useful one of the two.
Nope. You guys can't read anything on this page.
Well, if you're gonna have word, I'm gonna have word. I'm gonna wring his neck out. I swear to gosh, next time I see him.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna say angry. I'm gonna kill him. That's what you just did.
I'm trying to like. I just gotta look. I
I'm
just
just
gotta
gonna
look.
kill him.
Leave him alive for a minute. I still got to kick him in the chest.
All right, you kick
Wow.
him. You kick him in the chest. I'll kill him.
I'm gonna brain him with my hammer.
All right, good.
All right.
We
All
have
right,
now
I-
plotted a murder.
Very interesting, friends.
All right, I look at the sixth cabinet.
Empty.
All right.
All right. Cabinet number 7. Who opens it?
Now that I've realized that I'm probably not going to find anything I really care about in these,
Yeah.
past what I've already found.
Do you want to look around the area?
Yeah,
All
there
you've done
ain't-
is pick up. No, you haven't actually looked around the.
I'm
They
looking
work
for
itself.
other actual cabinets.
I look
Like
at-
you said, it looked like a cross between a surgery center and a pharmaceutical.
Yeah,
I'm looking for the more pharmaceutical stuff.
more pharmaceutical stuff. You're looking for pills.
I'm looking for various pharmaceuticals.
I checked the last 3.
You check the last 3.
Yep.
All right. Roll me investigation and Taz.
Yep.
First one. That's an interesting one. Those are brains.
Hold up. I walk back over there.
But you hear Taz just like, what's in there? Brains.
Are they in relatively good condition?
Why?
I mean, it's loose brains in a
But-
cabinet.
But are they
How-
still solid and intact?
How
Yeah.
many? How many?
I pick one up. How big is it?
It can fit in your head.
How many
He's
are
never
there?
had a brain transplant. Why does he have these?
How many?
Yeah.
You find 9.
I wanted to see where this brain came from.
Why are there 9 brains in a jar?
No, they're not in a jar. They're just in a file cabinet.
What the flying?
To figure out what kind of brain this is.
You can certainly try.
Can I roll for medicine to figure out
13?
how they're not
Hang on.
decayed?
Hargarth is also doing one.
Rothgar?
Rothgar is also doing one.
Yeah, you
Hang on.
rolled a 13?
Yeah.
I want to figure out how these brains haven't decayed yet, just sitting in a cabinet.
Good question.
We roll medicine for it.
I just tossed the brain to Rothgar.
You
toss
toss it at Rothgar.
I catch the brain.
Does anyone feel sick?
No.
No, just
I loved your response to that. Just like, wait a minute. There are brains.
Jazz is starting to realize, man, they sent me after this guy for a reason.
He's a brain collector.
Like the monster.
What is specific?
Like I'm just saying, like everything in his lab, the time machine, the mutant freak, all the blood everywhere, the use of city power, the brains.
Hey, that was never proven. That was an assumption by you. We never found out where Doc gets his power.
I don't particularly care.
Actually, you sort of found out. You found the power station.
Yeah, I know. I chose not to care.
Or mention it.
And now 9 brains. Are they like the same species or
Anyways,
Are they
I'm going
different
back to my
sizes?
investigation. Just a little.
Check medicine.
for different sizes of the brains?
No, to find out what they are.
Okay.
Hrothgar, what did you roll?
8.
8.
It's a brain.
That feels disgusting.
16.
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in my
16.
pack.
16.
Yep.
All right. All right.
ADM.
My brains if you handle.
That's a good question.
Look, some of these things have really specific ways. Some of these creatures have ridiculously specific ways to kill them.
All right.
Like using fully intact brain.
No, brain parasites had to rip the brain
All
out.
right. As far as you can
Smash
tell,
buggers.
this is nothing human based,
They're not human brains.
meaning not humanoid.
Okay, they seem all bestial.
Yeah.
That's a little.
I feel like that's much better. Don't give me that look. What would you rather find, human brains or monkey brains?
Human brains.
I'd rather find no brains, actually.
I would rather infinitely find more human brains.
Just for the confusion.
Because this is a human medical ward.
Wait,
Hey, DM,
Yeah.
a really good
the,
point.
the brain that I was thrown,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my pack.
I'll add that to your sheet. And do you also keep the femur?
Yes, I kept the femur.
I wish you never told him
I
you didn't
got
do that.
to Sherlock. Look, I get it. You're hiding files. Please tell me you at least know what this is.
So you said they weren't human, right?
They are not humanoid.
I'm talking to Taz.
Yeah, they're not humanoid.
He's never needed a brain transplant. That I do know.
Well, you didn't find any donors.
I didn't find any evidence to suggest that he has had a brain transplant in his life.
Yeah.
What about possibly doing
And
one on someone
considering
else?
that these files have been pretty comprehensive and in total, I have no reason to believe that he would have done a performed brain surgery without documenting it.
He makes a valid case.
No. Still 9 discarded brains in a drawer. Look, you're not making
Yes,
this sound
that's-
good.
Discarded? I don't know. They're there.
Not discarded, but 9 brains placed in a filing cabinet is alarming.
Yeah, I told you, I'm not signed because he didn't know. I'm signed because, like, God dang it, Doc, you're making me really think I might have needed to kill you.
Man, I can't wait till the
Well, if they're not human brains, he can't be charged for murder.
Yeah.
Which means at best he's got animal cruelty. But there's nothing to say that the animal wasn't already dead when he took the
And there's
brain.
nothing to say that these are the brains he's been putting in his monstrosities.
There's nothing to say that these brains didn't come from a foul beast, a murderous.
Like, exactly. I'm thinking of
Thing.
I'm thinking of the
There are a
possible.
lot of different possibilities
I'm
here.
assuming at least one of them came from the thing in the sink upstairs.
The what?
There's some dead thing in the sink upstairs. I can't quite remember what it was.
Wait, what?
No, what?
Yeah, do you remember?
No.
I thought there was some. I just remember finding a lot of blood in the kitchen.
No, it was the guy outside.
Oh.
There's probably one of his brains somewhere around here.
I don't know. That dude looked intact.
And Taz shuts the door and goes for the 8
Anyways, I'm going back for my
and hopes they're not, to God, they're not hearts.
1 second.
You find 20 pounds of human hearts. I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Drawer number 8
Yes.
is empty.
And the last one.
The last one?
Yep.
More dental stuff, really.
What?
Yeah. Oddly enough, a series of different teeth. Like dentures, but a bunch of them are more mechanical in nature.
These
Not
seem
like just a jar of deer teeth.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like,
Would you like a jar of deer teeth?
like.
I
okay,
have my own plastic bag full of deer teeth, thank you.
So I'm guessing these are like.
What a
dots?
head that's always screaming.
I'm
All
not
right.
kidding.
But yeah,
I'm guessing
you
these are-
find a series of denture-based items.
It was quite
A
bit.
few of them are teeth molds, just for record keeping.
Of course.
Are they like dots?
You want to take a look?
I'll roll. What am I
Roll for medicine.
All right. I got a 21 on my investigation for the rest of the room.
Mm-hmm. 21. All right, let's see.
19 on that denture thing.
There are some pretty enlarged fangs here. You are the same species as ducks. These are tabaxi.
All right. So
These are tabaxi based.
all right. These are ducks' teeth.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Let's see. You do find the syringes filled with liquid. You were specifically just paying attention for anything that stood out in medical nature,
Pharmaceutical.
pharmaceutical nature. You do find some syringes filled with liquid.
Are they labeled?
They are not well.
Labeled as.
All right. One of them is pain resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick that up.
You gotta take that with you.
I flick the needle a bit.
It's a good needle.
I'm just making sure it's not leaking.
It isn't.
Any others?
Let's see. You find a small glowing red vial. It's simply labeled regen.
And it's in a vial, not a needle.
It's in a vial.
I'll stick that one in my pack.
Yeah.
You don't need that one.
You do find an assortment of pills. You find quite a bit of Vicodin,
Of course.
as you would. It's
Yeah.
pharmaceuticals. Nothing wrong with that.
Look, man, I'm not judging you about
You
anything
find
else.
you find a bunch of
brains.
different things assorted sleep aid.
Any other pills?
Huh?
Any other pills?
You find some stuff under mild hallucinogen, that area.
Anything for like
So
Just stuff
I
to
just
distract and
open-
hallucinate.
I open it and I put a pill in my hand.
From the hallucinogens?
Yes. Hey, Hrothgar.
Hrothgar.
what,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Actually, and I take a second one.
Yeah.
And I take a third one. Give me 1 second.
Are you all gonna take?
1 second.
What are you?
Hang on. What exactly did you take?
So I found a bottle of pills. It's labeled buff defense. I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to mean. I figure you're the hardiest of us.
What's it do?
Well, I mean, assumably, because they're not labeled very well.
You can't tell me I'm a bad guy. The only bad guy
I
here.
didn't say that.
Assumably, they buff your defense. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I'm not nearly as smart as you, though.
You guys have a much higher constitution than I do. So, I mean, I figure I give these two to you. I'll take this one. And I mean, this can't go wrong.
What are you, teens in high school?
Absolutely.
Can I
not.
see
All
the
right. Hrothgar takes the random medicine
and I
given
took the
to
rest
him
of
and
my bag.
swallows it.
He
Yeah,
swallowed
what?
it. All right, Hrothgar.
You going with me?
I'm not going with you.
Hrothgar, roll a
You
d20.
have no reason not to believe
You
me.
just hid the bottle from me seeing it.
No, I threw
Hang
it in
on.
my bag.
All right, let me see the bottle real quick.
DM,
Why would I give
Yeah.
you anything, government man?
is this a Constitution saving?
I got very good.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Dear fucking God.
Alrighty.
Please don't. Like we. Okay, how about this? We at least wait for what it sees to do with Hrothgar. I don't need you both melting on me.
Hrothgar.
Hrothgar.
Man, you're really
Can
bad.
he ever get my name right?
No,
No, this is
in no playthrough ever.
18.
18.
18.
18. All right, Hrothgar. You start to feel a little dizzy.
Yay.
You're not quite out of it. It's more the equivalent of I literally haven't slept in 42 hours. You're
Okay.
still okay, more or less.
See, he looks fine.
I investigated Hrothgar to see if I could like
Roll for medicine. But yeah, Hrothgar,
Yeah.
you're going to have I'm going to say you're going to have
11.
a bit of a debuff on
It's an 11,
an 11.
so he looks fine.
He looks like Hrothgar.
I mean, he was already semi-drunk.
You can't really tell if he's having an effect or not.
All right, you take that.
But
person,
yeah,
I'll take it.
Hrothgar, you're gonna have a disadvantage on
All right.
perception
And I just
and
cut my hand in my mouth.
I just kind of wait for you and just like.
no, you're gonna have disadvantage on wisdom for a little bit. I'll tell you when it stops.
Okay.
Well, I have thrown my hand into my mouth, not the pill.
Do you want to roll for
drink?
Do you want to roll for sleight of hand?
I mean, it's a pill in my hand.
He has to think you took it though.
Yeah, I was about to ask for a drink.
Yeah. Where's
That's
he gonna
something to
get a
wash it
drink?
down with?
I just held it hand in my chin.
Oh, right. Never
It's not
mind.
going in- like, I
There
just
was no
never let-
pill. There was no pill in your hand. That's right. All right. Do you believe him?
I sigh and just like, can I break the pill a little bit?
I mean,
You can try.
it's a pill.
Okay, I just break the pill and take half of it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say roll me a d10.
You're lucky you're recording. I want to shout profanities at him.
Wow, what a bad profanity.
Look, I have to censor myself for you.
Sorry.
I appreciate that. I do. Thank you, Mouse. I'm still censoring that one.
So what exactly did the weird pill I took do to me?
You are not, you have a high enough constitution that you are more or less fine.
8.
8.
I love it.
What the fuck? Why'd you roll a 10?
Can I ask what it would have done to me?
Did you?
I did.
Why?
I've got a reason for it.
DM.
All right. Taz, you feel a migraine coming on.
Oh,
It's just a normal side effect.
that's got
You didn't get hit quite as much, of course, because because you only took half a pill.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not a buff.
Well, I mean, it could also be a problem with you only taking half of a pill.
Do you want to take the rest of it?
I crushed the rest of it into dust.
All right.
I have no reason to do that.
Taz, you're a little better off, but for a shorter time than Hrothgar, you're going to have disadvantage on perception and nothing else.
All right.
Hrothgar gets disadvantage on full-on wisdom.
I don't think he was doing too well on that anyways.
Thanks for drugging half your team, half the team.
Technically, yeah, about half the team. You still got Nark.
Oh yeah. You had it.
Do you want to drug Nark?
You've been kind of a to me most of this campaign, and then you hid the pills. I have all the reason not to
I
trust
gave
you.
it to Hrothgar first.
The same Hrothgar who you also told to step into a thing that you had no idea just for shits and giggles. No, I have plenty of reason not to trust you.
So, moving on. What do we do next?
Like, yeah, you've given me like no.
After you've drugged 1.5 of your teammates.
Oh, what else did you find?
Nothing much. I found this pain relief.
You didn't find any. Actually, I looked for a skull of any type.
A skull?
Yeah.
Yeah, smart idea, I guess. You're in the middle.
Oh wait.
Roll for investigation.
Oh, okay.
Remember all those pain pills that you said I found?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just round those up.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna set them on the table.
Yeah.
And I cast Create Bonfire.
You're gonna light all the Vicodin on fire.
Yeah.
Why are
You
you
knew
lighting
that.
the Vicodin?
Because that's expensive and I want to piss them off.
What?
I agree.
What did you just do?
I lit a bunch of painkillers on fire.
Specifically Vicodin.
Shamrock. Shamrock.
Yes.
Doc probably doesn't pay for those.
But it makes
14.
me feel better thinking he does.
14.
You guys have such a terrible perception of Doc.
Trapped us in a house.
Where is this coming from?
Trapped us in a house with a giant monster. Maybe not
And
the
the
best.
government man.
What the,
Yeah, but outside of that,
the brains?
Oh no, it's
they
purely
weren't
that.
humanoid.
It is purely locking me in a house with a government man.
All right, 14.
14?
Yep.
On what?
Investigating for looking for a skull.
That's right. You find no skull.
Damn.
However, you do see 2 things in this room.
All right.
Okay? All right, let me pull up the map. Guys, I gotta remember which side is which. I've got a different map for me. All right. To the right wall, you see a very large, the cold fridge vault looking thing. You know,
Oh.
sort of like a walk-in freezer.
Okay.
And to the far left, you see a giant vaulted door. Like classic rounded vault, you know?
All right, so a round bolt and a frozen. All right.
And a walk-in freezer.
And a walk-in freezer. All right, so I'm not a gambling man, but I bet we should probably stay away from those.
I mean, that's an idea.
I gotta just look to see if there's any like mechanism to unlock them, though.
Walk-in freezer.
Yeah.
Only locked with a series of latches.
All right.
Pretty low stakes security thing.
All right.
The vault, however, is another keypad entry.
All right. I just looked to see the numbers on the keypad.
This one has no numbers whatsoever.
No.
It is the full English alphabet.
All right. Well, we got 2 locked rooms, one neither of which I don't think we should open, but at the same time, we haven't found any of the 6 item we're supposed to find.
I take a look at the rooms. And you described the locking mechanisms out.
All right, the walk-in freezer, just a series of latches.
Of course.
Takes you about maybe 30 seconds to unlock it.
All right. Not too
Low
bad.
stakes security. The other one, however,
Yep.
large vaulted door.
Yeah.
With a keypad entry code phrase,
Code phrase.
meaning you type in a specific thing.
Oh, so you do have to type in something?
Yeah,
And there's
I'm
no
sorry, I
key-
bet code phrase made it sound like a speaking thing.
Yes. So there's a keypad?
Yeah,
Is it just a normal keypad? QWERTY?
Yeah.
All right. I go into the walk-in first.
all right,
Are there any bodies on meat hooks?
hilarious. All right, walk into the walk-in freezer.
All right, I kind of walk with them.
Inside, you do find various crates, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of to, keep things sterilized and safe. And they are listed as organs. Now, there aren't too many in here, of course. Only a few, keep ahead of the curve a little bit. But they are listed by blood type.
How many livers does he have?
You find, you know what? Okay, we're not saying that. You do find 12 livers in O negative.
All right.
Okay, well, like on the dark side, Doc is an organ harvester. On the right side, he's doing free transplants.
These are undoubtedly to himself.
Jesus, even I knew he was reckless, but not this reckless.
I've seen the files. I know where these things came from. This is not pretty.
You've seen the what, Nez?
I've seen the files. I read them. This is
What, you think he took these from the employees?
not the employees. I've seen his medical records. I know where these transplants are coming from.
You mean where they're going?
I know where they're going. I can assume where they're coming from. It's not hard.
How the heck did he transplant all this stuff into him?
That's a good and very painful question to think about.
Any brains?
No brains.
So you got a
So,
drawer full of brains out there. There's one in here.
There's nothing.
There's anything consistent about Doc, it's his inconsistencies.
There's something poetic about that.
Nope, just madness.
Anything important looking?
Oh, there are organs in here.
Yeah, but like more than that.
Roll for investigation. And while you do that, I'm going to go to my fun list. My random fun list. Have I told you of my random fun list?
Like
I got it.
how big is this place?
And not too big. Standard walk-in freezer sort of thing.
All right.
It's like negative 42 degrees in here. It is. No, not negative. I'm sorry.
18.
No, it is like 28 degrees in here. It is freezing. 18.
Yep. Actually, some of the lowest I've rolled playing was.
You do find something that stands out to you. In a crate labeled dangerous. You want to open it?
So it's labeled dangerous.
It's labeled dangerous.
Hey, Taz, you might want to take a look at this.
Well,
I
to be
don't-
fair, Narc can't fit in here.
I gotta just like scratch my head, like, decide every like God. After everything we've seen, the fact that he can find something dangerous is something I don't want to experience.
Does it look easy to open?
Oh, absolutely.
I open it.
So you just opened it just so I had nothing. I can't even say it. Like, did you?
All right, all right.
What's in the box?
Inside, you'll find something very weird looking. It's a severed saltwater crocodile head, and it's not decomposed in the slightest.
Much
Right?
like the brains from earlier.
What?
I
It's
Similar
like
to those brains from earlier.
the brains. I take the knife out of my boot.
yeah.
I poke it.
Okay.
Does it snap at me?
It does not.
So it's just a head.
Maybe it was dangerous to catch.
I don't like the looks of this.
You know what we can do?
No.
Put the top back on.
That's the boring way out.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a look.
Well, I mean, crocodiles are dangerous.
Oh my god. I cast Mage Hand
Yeah,
and pick it up.
you do that.
Kind of start rotating it a bit. Anything
Very clean cut in the neck.
of note?
It's not rotting in the slightest.
Other than that, that part doesn't surprise me.
Is there anything under it, like or something like that?
No.
It was just a hit. Does it seem
Empty
like
box with a head in it.
Empty box with the crocodile's head in it.
was the crocodile like a really? Does it seem like a really big crocodile head or something like a
Average
mutated?
size.
Mutated anyway?
Average size.
Normal amount of eyes.
Yeah.
Average length of tongue.
Yeah. Just a random crocodile
I
head.
just gotta look at the dangerous side and just like, did he put this just to troll people?
I think he put this here to troll you. You're the only one who would take his danger sign seriously.
I mean, what in my lab could you consider dangerous? What in my
Everything
house?
except anything labeled dangerous.
Taz just kind of
Why would I
takes
be
a
honest?
swig of his drink, gin.
So just you
Rock
just
off
have
the-
this thing floating
Rock
in
off
your
the
mage
this isn't
hand.
strong
I
enough.
drop it.
You drop it.
Yeah.
It hits the floor.
Well, I mean, it was still above the crate.
Oh, okay. It falls into the crate.
Well, that's boring. And I closed the crate.
You done?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Hrothgar is gonna wander back into the center room and see if his alcohol's done brewing.
It is.
Wonderful. Hrothgar proceeds to refill his flask.
Anything else you guys want to do in here?
Well, we got another room to go in. Does he have a box of hearts?
He has a very small box with a heart. It looks like an actual transplant container.
Oh, does it now?
Yeah.
What type of heart it does it look like?
I pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my hand. So it looks intact.
Yeah. How do you destroy it?
I'm
I-
thinking about it.
Before he does, can I like investigate to see what type of heart it is?
Oh yeah, I'm letting you. I'm rotating it for you and everything.
You guys are very pissed.
He locked me in a house with a government agent.
Hey, that's on you.
That's on him.
You
Dirty
decided,
That is on Doc, and Doc's gonna pay for it.
this is the first time ever you decided to come here. That's on you.
Dirty 20.
That's a taxi heart.
You want it?
My heart's pretty good, but like, geez, I guess he did need a heart transplant.
Well, this wouldn't be his first.
He's had two others. One from cancer.
Wait, is it a male or a female heart?
Male.
All right.
Matches the blood type. O negative.
And I just set it back in the container. Not that big.
Speaking of which,
I do poke a hole in one of the livers as I leave.
He's got six others
I
in
got
there.
turned to share my life.
So I'm gonna wander back in there, see him poke a hole in a liver, and for the of it, just pour alcohol on another liver. Give that liver early alcohol poisoning.
All right. You still got 5 livers left. What do you want to do to them?
I left. I'm going to the other door that's locked.
The vault. I was going to the vault. I'm saying like
Go to the vault.
so.
Oh, we're going to a vault.
So,
Yeah.
hang on. So
I'm not that big of a
Taz
dick.
kind of curiously enough, like, okay, so can I ask you a weird question?
You may.
What was his wife like?
You want to? You want to roll for memory?
I remember that she was kind.
She was. She had an adventurous spirit.
Like,
Beautiful.
was she human? Another tabaxi or?
I was only around for so often. I can only remember so much.
She was obviously human.
I know.
I said, geez, he never. Do you know what happened?
Car accident or something.
So far off. You do not remember. You want to ask Hrothgar?
No, I don't remember what happened. I just know she died.
I kind of asked Rothgar, do you remember what happened to Doc's wife?
Nope.
Do you want to roll for memory?
Sure.
Roll disadvantage on wisdom since you still have that.
Oh my god, he's still.
He's still drugged. Roll disadvantage.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did.
got an 8.
8. You were around her a lot more than Shamrock.
Car accident's starting to sound pretty accurate to him.
You're just like, huh? It might have been a car. No. It was like animal related or something.
What? One of his creations killed her?
Probably, maybe. I don't remember. I'm
She was
drunk.
mauled to death by something.
Yeah, but like,
Possibly one of his creations.
yeah, that's where my. What? Jeez, that's.
Wow, what
No,
He
I'm not. I'm
rolled
saying,
bad, and I don't remember.
yeah, that was more like I wasn't blaming Doc. I was like, geez, I must have like.
you don't keep any of your letters?
I mean, I do, but not on me. I don't have
You
perfect
remember her
memory.
name. You don't remember the tragic and violent way she died.
Oh yeah, he talked about her a lot more than her death.
You were at the funeral.
I was. That was a long time ago.
It was almost 20 years ago.
And he talks about her more than he talks about her death. So
Very true.
Yeah.
it is more applicable for me to remember her name than
Poor
her method of death.
I was kind of like, man, poor Doc. Didn't think you'd go for that. I can imagine losing a loved one.
Oh yeah, it's certainly something.
Yeah,
You were married?
you're
No, I've never married, but I have family.
Hrothgar remembers more. That was around the time that Doc became an official barfly.
Anyway, I go up to this vault, right?
You do that.
And
Hello, Vault.
Enough of this sappy stuff.
is and this one I will pull from my actually I have a picture of it
Yeah.
that we looked at earlier. I'm gonna take a look at that.
You're gonna try and remember the painting, or did you take a photo of it?
Well, I have a photo of it, so
So you have a phone.
yep. I told you I have one.
Oh my God, he has a phone.
I just choose to not have it.
That's
Like,
true.
It's,
It's an old phone, but it does have camera.
oh yeah, it's like one of those flip phones. You have to pull
Exactly.
the antenna out.
It might cause radiation cancer.
I don't have to worry about that. It doesn't affect my race. He doesn't seem to wear gloves very often, so I'm gonna take a look at the keys. I notice any of them have any particular rubbings off of them.
Oh, that's smart.
You mean wear and tear?
Well, no. So
Are you looking for fingerprints?
I'm looking for where your fingerprint would, using the oil that accumulates on your fingers, start to rub off the letters on the keyboard.
So yeah, like wear on the keyboard.
You
It's not
know
usually
what? That's
considered wear and tear.
that's brilliant.
It's going to be a whole lot easier to figure out what I'm deciphering rather than guessing up on the password.
It doesn't give you a hint.
Well, this one isn't exactly a Windows 98.
Yeah. This is just a keypad entry.
Ah, gotcha. Did we see how many like symbols it accepts or anything?
It has a whole QWERTY keyboard.
But
No.
the blanks, there are 8 blanks.
Okay, 8 blanks.
Oh, I was like, so like I just have one of these. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was assuming that we're typing some 8 blanks.
And
The
then-
majority of the wear and tear. Yeah, roll for perception.
Perception. As the only one who
Yeah.
doesn't have perception on that.
I don't have disadvantage on perception. Right?
Man,
No, you only
what
have perception.
what idiots!
I know, right? I can't believe they do something that stupid.
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, I have half a mind.
You do have half a mind. Actually, I have a quarter of a mind. Yeah, 3/4 of a mind.
You have no reason not to trust me.
26.
What do I got?
All right.
I will just should have just guessed. Jeez.
All right. You do notice a great deal of wear and tear on A and S.
That's it.
And the other keys?
There's a little bit of wear on the M. But other than that,
I've got 8 letters that I have to use.
and the only letters you know are likely in there is M and then A's and S's. You guys want to investigate the rest of the lab while he thinks on this for the next 3 days?
I'm gonna look around the lab myself for anything interesting.
Mind if I borrow?
Where in the lab? Are you still in the med zone or are you in the main lab?
And
I'm in the main lab.
all right, said 8 blanks.
8 blanks. The M is definitely in there. You can tell A's and S's have been pressed more. But that's it. All right. All right, and you're just looking around the main lab, Leo?
Yep.
Just see if anything stands out to you.
Yep.
Well, you do notice the last thing that the guys were messing with was that giant terminal near the far right.
I turned it off.
Where's Nark Nark?
Nark's right outside. He's keeping watch.
He's just standing out there. His eyes not even visible beneath his giant hulking brow.
So I'm gonna make the assumption here. This was a medical lab, right?
The med ward, yes, absolutely.
So he was probably testing medicines. So he probably had chimps or something to test the medicine on.
That's
would
an
make
assumption.
sense.
I'm gonna try and find those chimps.
I think we already did.
You did find something.
I want to see if there's any live ones left, though.
You get around when you spend enough time around the smell of burning monkey brain, you just get used to it.
No, I want to see if I can find living test subjects.
You know
I
what?
think living may be giving it a bit too much credit. Maybe undead.
Testing undead.
I want to know
That would also work.
He's killed.
Well, I think you do since you asked.
Like I asked him to say in a way of like, do I really want to know?
Who are you asking?
Shamrock.
What was that?
Like, do I want to know how many test subjects he presumably killed?
Well, there's no record to say that he actually killed his subjects, but harvested them is a definite.
But yeah, Hrothgar.
Yeah.
The only thing you remember is that I did see something labeled ape in Pet Zone.
No.
So I'm gonna go back to Pet Zone.
You go back to Pet Zone. It
I
still
wanna-
looks horrible.
Wait.
And
no.
there's no creatures or anything there, or
That
any
wasn't Kevin.
clues.
That was also Kevin. Kevin's.
Oh, Kevin's.
Plural. You go back to Pet Zone and what?
I'm looking for clues or anything.
All right. You looking around, you find that tag again. It's in that
Okay.
it's at the cell that looks like hell.
Okay.
And it's labeled the Satan Ape, aka Kevin's.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no ape in that cell.
None. That cell is empty.
All right.
I'm gonna find that ape and I'm gonna kill that ape.
Start looking, I guess. Go around the lab and roll for roll
I'm not doing-
disadvantage on investigation.
All right, you know what? I'm tired of doing medicine with the stupid smart folks. Hrothgar wants some violence, so Hrothgar's going back to 1 second.
Oh no.
PB to press buttons again.
All right. You gotta do it at random or you gonna think?
I'm gonna do it at random. I've got 3 terminals to figure out.
You do that. Start Roll me 60 20s while they do this.
You got any ideas for this?
All right.
We've got multiple uses of an A and an S, and we've got at least one use of an M
Hmm.
in an 8-digit pass or 8-character passphrase.
This is definitely hard.
58.
Um,
Let me see the exact rolls.
so is there a screen showing the 8 things like?
Yeah, the 8 blank spaces.
Well, we could try it. Is it his wife's name?
Electrocuted 3 times over. None of them take damage.
It doesn't fit.
Lovely. Bring it again.
Also, her name is
64.
Again, 3 more electrocutions.
Can I like roll like to see if this is something maybe Doc might have mentioned in passing or anything?
Roll for wisdom. Disadvantage. No, you don't have disadvantage. Roll for wisdom. Do you guys really want to keep thinking on this password while you?
I just rolled
we are.
16.
All right, 16.
Yep.
You can't think of anything.
What did you roll?
Hrothgar, give me a new roll.
81.
All right, let me see the exact rolls. All right, out of randomly doing this again. Gosh darn it. Randomly pressing it in. You accidentally type 1885 in the first slot. And it also glows bright green.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Second one. And you take another shock of lightning. This one hurts a lot more than it did before.
All right.
All right. All right. Of course, you've already got the third one filled in. And then we go to the next one. All right. And you are shocked yet again. You feel the lightning is actually getting more and more painful as it goes on. Like your armor is slowly wearing thin against this. You don't think that your drunkenness is going to help.
Okay. Give me a second here then.
I'm gonna get even more drunk.
Hmm.
Do you guys have any ideas?
I was gonna see if I could roll. Well, can I go back to the terminal where the medical files were?
Absolutely.
Is there any? I open it up, and I have Nark still stand between me and the opening.
I'm still in the medical lab.
Just making sure.
He's trying to figure it out for himself.
No, well, I'm just trying to keep him off the computer. And is there anything that seems any important, like relative to what might be inside of this room? Rather than the patients and procedures himself, is there anything documenting what's in the room?
Nothing recent.
Any inventory, anything like that?
You do find an insanely old file. Okay?
Okay.
This thing has clearly been moved around from different computers as the lab is upgraded. Okay? And you do find something near the beginning of the med bay's existence.
Mm-hmm.
It was apparently one of the earliest things to come here, which, makes some logical sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All you find there is some very hazy documentation on something called the Rebirth Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing helpful, though.
Well, that idea doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Well, I had some ideas on the password, but that one doesn't work.
You got any ideas? You want to start trying them?
Well, the first idea was Lazarus, but there's no M, and frankly, it doesn't really fit. I go back into the medical ward.
Yeah.
And I open up those filing cabinets again, the ones that have actual files.
Yeah.
And I search through them to see if anything seems like an inventory of sorts.
Inventory. You looking for people or?
Like actual physical inventory. This is what's here.
You don't really find much of anything. Closest thing you find is what do you call those things? Sort of payment records, like when this renovation records, more like it. Back in the late '80s for the medical ward. The place has apparently been moved around and changed a couple times, but nothing really specifically.
I head back to the terminal.
It's like whatever's in there is a secret.
Head back to the terminal. Any mention of the vault existing?
Yeah,
Any mention of what's inside the vault?
the Rebirthing Initiative.
So the vault that I'm trying to get into is the Rebirthing Initiative.
Yeah,
All right, at least that's narrowed down.
it's an old file, but it's the only one you find on it.
Are there any words that seem to fit the 8-character?
In the documents,
Yeah, in that specific Rebirth Initiative file.
nothing.
Anything in any pictures?
It's a well-kept secret.
From itself.
Anything?
You know the password. You know the password. Doug
Anything?
likely had some way to keep reminding himself.
I call back to Shamrock. Anything?
Nothing, and that's what's infuriating.
Do you know what's behind this thing?
I've got some ideas.
All right, well, here, look, I'll try to type something. Just give me, ball field. Just hit in the ball field. Don't have to tell me anything, just ball field.
That's the thing. Not even the ball field seems to be applicable.
The
Well,
ball
again, like I
field
said-
feels more like an airport terminal.
I can type something in and maybe it'll give us a hint, and then we can go off of that. Worst case scenario, I get hurt, you stay fine.
That's not what I'm worried about here.
I mean, so far, everything.
We don't know what the defense mechanism on this one is.
Well,
We can't assume they're all ampage.
yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Aren't you all about the risks?
I'm all about known risks. I know what I'm risking more often than not.
Really? So you knew it was going to happen when you turned on that hollow machine?
I knew what wasn't going to happen when I turned on that hollow machine.
He
got
likely
any hurts?
wasn't going to die.
Yeah, I knew that nothing could happen that would affect me.
All right, well, this won't affect you either.
I can't verify that.
Then leave the medical room. Tell me, give me a good
He'll
thing.
somehow find specifically you and avoid everyone else. You could be in the top floor.
Like,
It could
look,
also just happen to be one of those input the wrong password enough times and it just locks the thing.
all right, then we don't get to see what's inside. It sucks, but it's not the end of the. Also,
Who knows? What if every item is past that vault?
Again,
Then you're screwed.
At least one might be.
and considering how Rothgar is, all right, fine. Well, how about this? Let's help Rothgar get into that one, since we know we can try it many times and have its defense, and leave this for later. Maybe there's a succession of things. Certain rooms are easy to get in because of the information they hold, and then boom, one of them might have the key to this.
Yeah, I like
It's a
those.
solid idea.
That's down
So,
one.
You go ahead.
know what?
Let's check out another room.
All right, can you tell me what's up with that room? I know it's time, but I need something more.
Well, that's about all I can verify.
All right, I go to
Rothgar.
Rothgar.
Just don't
Well,
say anything.
DM,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to that terminal just outside PB.
And that elf space.
Yeah,
All right, you do that.
I'm
I
gonna
have not
see if
told you
there's.
what the password is.
Huh?
I have not told you what the password is.
It's pretty obvious. It's his wife's name.
Is it pretty obvious?
Well, you did
It
talk
is.
about it.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. He's like, it was his wife's name. He had a wife.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
We had that. You awful friend. Remember?
That's a shame.
Yeah, I
So,
had in that recording.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
nothing.
in that terminal.
Okay, get your character to solve everything, but my God, you gotta let some of it go. Oh, jeez.
Absolutely not.
All right, you open up that terminal. You put in.
I'm looking for clues on the password for PB. PB.
I kind of just walk past them and go to PB myself.
You do that. Hrothgar, you're finding a lot of weapon schematics.
Ooh, Hrothgar likes.
I'm trying to keep you out of that one.
Hrothgar's gonna look around for a USB.
Like the cord.
No, that's
No, a thumb drive.
Oh. Roll investigation. That's a small item. Taz, what do you do while he's looking?
I just kind of approach the thing and see, huh, you got another one?
Yeah, the first that first screen area
All right.
is lit up. And it says 1885.
All right.
So is the third one, 1985.
All right.
14.
14.
Do those years mean anything to me?
Does Taz know what's behind there?
Not yet.
You guys never told him.
Just told him that the time.
Those look like dates.
All right.
And you know this is called Project Brown. And it with time.
Try to time travel? Yeah, I guess it could hurt. I gotta go to the second one and go.
Did you ever watch Back to the Future? Did Taz?
I mean, I don't know, like,
Taz wouldn't have been alive when the first one came out.
That's true, but he could have seen them.
would the military training allow me?
You might have. That's kind of a flip of the coin.
Yeah, just roll for it. Even or I'll call it even.
You know what? Yeah, let's roll straight luck.
All right.
Were you lucky enough to have movie privileges?
All right, I'll say even then. 20. Yep, I saw it apparently. Nice.
What'd you roll?
12.
You saw it.
All right.
You got the you saw it maybe once or twice.
Project Brown. No. Why would he? I gotta go to
Exact reaction that Shamrock had. He didn't.
I mean,
He didn't.
all right, so
That cheeky guy.
he's not that great. Oh, God damn it. All right, go to the second one. I type in 1889.
1889.
Yep.
All right, so the first one says 1885.
Yep.
Third one says 1985.
All right.
All right. You input 1889.
All right. Yeah, but here it goes.
Shock of lightning.
Can I dodge it?
You know what? Sure. Roll.
Can I use that? Can I make an argument for athletics?
Yep, you absolutely can. Roll the
Nice.
athletics.
Damn, only a 7.
You do not miss. But it does
Yeah.
not miss.
All right, how much damage am I taking?
Let's see. You felt the first lightning strike.
Yeah.
It was bad, not quite as bad as getting full on tasered, but it hurt like hell. This one is worse.
How about like what?
You got to make a saving throw now.
All right, what am I trying to beat?
Let's see. Let's see. What is the stat on lightning?
So, DM,
Yeah,
I rolled a 14. Did I find a thumb drive?
I said no.
No. Okay. Did I find any clues for the passwords?
Not at all.
Can't I just control search?
Control search.
Control F on one of the monitors. All right. Roll me dexterity saving throw.
All right, and what am I trying to beat?
Let's see. You've got to beat yourself at this level.
Normally you would say you roll, and if you beat it, you beat it, and if you don't,
11.
You do not beat it.
All right, how much damage am I taking?
Let's see. All right, Taz, you take 6 damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay. And we're just gonna pull that down. The first of you to take actual. Well, no, because that's right. Hrothgar got hit.
All right. All right, I'm gonna try 1989 to summon the fourth one though.
1989.
Yep. Damn.
You don't know much about the movie. Make another
Athletic saving throw.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Hrothgar, what are you trying to do?
I'm drifting trying to find clues.
Oh, dirty 20.
You dodge. You're trying to find clues specifically to the vault door?
Okay.
No, to the PB password.
All right. Let's see. You eventually do come across. Yeah. You make your way to the terminal station under the stairway. Okay.
All right.
You input the password, and it is there where you find the files labeled Project Brown.
Okay.
All right. Roll me investigation while Taz electrocutes himself again.
I dodged it.
I know, but you're gonna try again.
Oh, well, first I'm going to try to remember something about the movie. Okay, what years did they make them? What year did they travel back to in that movie? I'm just going to roll memory.
Roll me.
21.
21. Yeah. You do end up finding the finished image that Shamrock found.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
What image
Hang
is that? I'm not looking for that.
No. You find the finished image of Project Brown, okay? Final design phase. It's something that wasn't in the movie, but it is very clearly supposed to be the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
All right.
There's nothing else in the room in the picture. It's just the DeLorean in a hangar somewhere.
Was that in PB or the vault door in?
Well, the file is labeled Project Brown, and the room you came from was labeled Project Brown. I don't think
Okay.
they have anything in common.
I was looking for the password. Did I find the passwords?
No, not technically. All you found out was there might be a link here between Back to the Future.
God damn it, Doc.
You said Dirty 20?
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see. Which ones were already filled in?
Number 3 and number 1.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say you do remember the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. They went 30 years into the past.
All right. And what year did they say that was? Oh, 30. Oh, my bad. That's right. So 1985 minus 30. And that was their first time going back, period. In
That's what you remember from the first movie. That's the only timeline they went to, or point in time. Hrothgar, what are you doing now?
Hrothgar is.
All right. So the second one, I'm going to try 1855.
Hrothgar's gonna make his way to PFF.
Did you say 1855?
Yeah.
1855.
Well, you would have seen me already at the door there.
Did you say 1855?
Yeah.
1855?
Yeah. Like I'm just going like 30 years back, I guess.
Isn't that the one that's already in?
In the first movie, they went 30 years into the past.
And like, wasn't the year like 1885 in the first movie, or? Okay, I forgot what. What
It
year
came
was-
out in the 80s.
Yeah.
In
Give
the
him a
era of.
Give him a minute.
Yeah, I've actually.
We're going to have dead silence while everyone collectively facepalms.
Oh, 1980. Okay.
It came out in the 80s. During the time of movies and DeLoreans.
All right. 1955 then, my bad. Jeez. I haven't actually legitimately haven't seen the movie.
The movie doesn't take place in the 1800s.
I didn't know. Hey, 1955. I tried 1955.
Hold up, now I have to ask.
Magic Bear, have you never seen the movie?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Hold up. Magic Bear,
Yeah.
you knew about the movie though, right?
Like,
You knew about it.
There was a time
No,
traveling
hold
car.
Hold up, you knew about it.
yeah.
And you thought that it was possible that the movie took place in the 1800s.
I didn't remember when it came out. Like I remember it was like 85 and that's it.
But hear me out though.
Yeah.
Cars, shopping malls.
Like yeah, don't get me wrong. I said it wrong, but like yeah, I just
You said it wrong repeatedly.
yeah.
I
Like, no,
gave
no,
you
I'm not
multiple
just-
chances.
like yeah, I know. What I said was stupid. Like
Someone put the government agent out to pasture.
I'm sorry, man, but that was a massive brain fart.
yeah, no.
Has never actually watched the movie. He just saw it through people like the back window of cars. It's like,
All right,
He caught glimpses of it. He only saw scenes from the third movie.
Yeah, I'll try 1955. See if that works.
Magic Bear, you and I are watching the movies.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't care.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna do it like that.
You're going to do it.
No,
Why do I have to force you to have fun?
it's not. I just don't have any interest in the movies. But yeah, I'll try 1955.
In which slot?
The second one, I guess.
All right. And it turns green.
All right, thank gosh.
Hrothgar, what are you doing? Ah. Oh.
Hrothgar is a PFF with
Oh.
Shamrock.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, it sounds weird, but I moved my toes in the wrong way, and now something is cramped in my heel.
that's usually about how that works.
Oh. Oh, that hurts.
Hrothgar's meeting me at the end of PFF.
You do that. God damn, that hurts. All right, PFF.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. All right. When you go to the end of PFF,
Yep.
you find, what you usually do, slit in the wall where the door should be. This one's not sealed off, of course,
Of course.
but it does have a very interesting locking system. Over beside it, okay, about 6 feet off the ground, on the wall, of course, is a facial scan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I cast Mask of Many Faces and make myself look like Doc.
How well?
Extremely.
Wait. Oh, you guys are the Fighting Force one. Okay.
Isn't that
I
like
now
an
look
exact
like an
match?
exact copy of Doc.
Hrothgar, you're still drugged. Do you attack Doc?
No, I don't attack Doc. I watched Shamrock turn into Doc.
Quick,
I'm
drink
drunk.
more and then we'll do this again.
I don't think he can ever know when you get that drunk.
But was that a cantrip or a spell?
Neither. I can do it at will.
What?
Rad.
It's an Eldritch evocation.
Ah,
Rad.
got you.
Super rad.
Yep.
I'm glad I had a contingency plan for this.
You have my sheet.
Yeah, but I forgot.
It's on the
The only
front
reason I have a
page.
contingency plan is because we were originally going to have a fourth guy here. And he would have been able to do this at will too. Let's see. And the door lifts
All right.
quickly. Zzz.
Did I hear it?
No.
All right then.
No, I think you're still in Medward, aren't you?
No, I'm in Project Brown.
You're very faint.
Did you guys got through?
Probably.
All right. I'm still working on this one.
Inside is
Good luck.
Be careful. There might be other traps or God knows what else.
I've got my eyes open.
inside is pitch black. Okay?
All right.
Very dark. Do you want to go in?
I cast light on my quill.
Uh-huh.
I just kind of send it through.
It seems to be a large-ish circular room.
Does it trigger any motion sensors?
It's not.
Hrothgar, buddy.
Yes.
wanna take the first step?
My tabs senses are tingling.
What's going on?
You and the human shield.
You want to take the first few steps?
One moment.
Immediately, he's shot. uh,
Give me a
I know you're
second.
waiting for that.
I want to hold up. I want to look one
Look.
thing up real quick.
I am a wizard here. I can't just, go into these things blind. My friend here is a dwarf. He's very, very stout.
I always forget how short Hrothgar is.
Give me a second.
When I
wanna
do it,
look
makes me laugh. Because Leo always plays these very large characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason he's playing a dwarf is so that he could have fought in almost every war in the last 200 years.
Okay, quick D&D question.
Yeah.
If I summon a spirit, does it glow? Like, does it give off light?
Does it say that it does?
Stuff from the first movie. Roll to see if I remember.
You have one slot left, and it's at the very end.
All right, what was the furthest? Okay, I rolled to remember the furthest year they went into.
The furthest year?
Like the furthest into the future.
At this point, roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fair.
I could have sworn they went back as far as at least into the future of the 1600s. 8.
I swear they went to at least the far off distant future of 2002.
8.
It doesn't say it glows, but it doesn't say it doesn't.
Unless it says it does not.
18.
Damn.
So, Taz hasn't been like anything.
You could use the Hrothgar method.
I'm good. All right.
That said, you'd have to roll significantly more.
Even though it's only 4 left.
Hrothgar is going in.
Hrothgar, you take the lead. Do you follow after him?
After a few steps.
He takes a good 5 steps in. Nothing happens.
All right. I drop my disguise.
Yeah,
Wait a second. Walk in.
you do that. And the door slams shut behind you.
I hear it.
You do.
I run back to see which door it was.
Did you tell him where you were going?
Yeah, we said PFF.
Wait, isn't Nark there when he?
Yeah, Nark did
I
follow
want him
along.
to try and catch the door.
What?
I want him to try and catch the door.
You know what? Sure.
He's got a +4.
You run and see Nark desperately trying to lift the door to Project Fight for.
Project what?
Fine.
He's faking.
19.
19. Nark. Let's out a minor flailing as he does, as he violently exerts a large amount of energy to lift the door back up. In doing it, you hear the sound of. Look, he broke the door.
Is he gonna come back down though?
No,
Okay, good.
you broke it.
I just look at just say,
Hrothgar,
Nark
Yes.
is just heaving.
can I borrow that femur I gave you?
Indeed.
You heard the sound of a lot of static and wire jamming. You broke the door.
Good.
I
On the
give
outside,
Shamrock back his femur.
And I take the femur that I gave Hrothgar. Here you go, Nark. Good boy.
He takes it in his fist. He doesn't know what to do with it.
I don't know, Nark.
I just got-
Maybe he likes bones.
I look at this whole situation just like, you got the door open.
You broke the door.
I'm just gonna act like this.
In fairness, it opened on its own when I started it.
Okay, hey guys, look, I'm not even gonna ask what happened. Do you remember the first year they went back in Back in the Future? I'm just gonna try and get this other one door.
2015.
All right then, I'm gonna go back there. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I just. Is there any more Hrothgar's brew on the table?
Yeah, I think so. Hrothgar, did you leave any
What did I leave any what?
alcohol?
I refilled my flask. I poisoned a kidney, and then I refilled the flask again. Yeah, there's probably some left.
I take it, mix it with my gin a little, shake it up. take a shit. And
I'm
I'm
gonna go ahead and say-
irrationally upset. You broke part of my lab.
hang on. One
Crap in
moment.
your house.
One moment.
Wait,
Any anger
Taz?
you feel is irrelevant.
That is boot liquor. That is not gin. That is going to knock you on your ass with a single sip.
That's that 99%
yeah,
Daz,
I
make a dexterity saving throw.
dexterity.
would that be fun?
Constitution.
What, did I say dexterity?
You did.
I'm sorry. Make a wisdom saving
Wisdom.
throw.
Con, it would be con.
I know. I'm around.
Now you get a sense of yourself.
6.
Uh-oh.
6.
Yep.
All right, you chug that down. It's like I need to forget this immediately. You take 2 steps back. It's like okay, 2015, 20, and fall flat on your
Jesus.
face.
Ugh.
Do I do that?
You do.
Ugh.
Why did it happen now?
I'm fine. Just you guys handle that.
You take 1 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, must have been a hard-
Your words are very slow.
It's a very hard floor. Narc has been stomping around and he hasn't made a dent.
Yeah.
Your door should have been made better.
I go.
God damn it, man.
I go to Project Brown and type in 2015.
Stumble.
It's gonna be a while till you make it there. You're gonna stumble for a little bit.
Jesus, so much for me being a better drunk.
Well, yeah, but that one just kind of took you by surprise.
Yeah, fair.
You're going to be
No.
fine afterwards, but you gotta stumble.
All right, fair.
The
All right.
strength of this alcohol. I'm surprised he didn't die on the spot.
Well, I am, and like I'm almost the same amount as Doc is.
He's also a high functioning alcoholic.
Yeah,
He drunkenly flirts with women who
Just-
don't like him.
just not what?
What?
That's something that you said. I asked at one
I
point in
thought-
your life
I thought
if you had any loved ones, and your response exactly was the women that he flirts with at the bar when he gets really drunk don't seem to appreciate it.
I said like he gets drunk and flirts with women, but none of them have ever responded positively. Not like, oh yeah, they were clear and I just kept going. Jeez.
I mean, that's not what I felt like you applied.
Oh, like, but like yeah, it was just more like I shot my shot, got shot down.
Hey, you ever? I work for the government.
Okay, I never got that. I never got that
Wow, I
drunk.
can
Jesus.
see why they all hated it.
Okay, not everyone has your freaking.
That's not a great pickup line. I work for the government.
All right, well I go back to.
You want to see my trains?
Was that a Mary
Little
line?
bit, little bit. I loved that character. Anyways, off topic.
All right.
All right. Moving back. All
Are the
right.
lights on now?
They're struggling. You kind of wrecked a major source of power in BFF. The lights are struggling. One actually pops.
God dang.
I don't feel like the door should have been that intrinsic to the circuitry here.
I mean,
You
here's the-
smashed it
here's
into
the
the
thing, it's a-
circuitry.
it's like kind of a low-bearing wall that you kind of uprooted, so it's
Couldn't
gonna
have
hit
been
something.
load bearing. It's a door.
No, I mean, but we're on the 3rd floor still, so like he probably hit that thing into almost the second part of the
It
like
couldn't have gone that high. It was already fully up there.
And yet, it was
I don't-
not supposed to go back up.
Yeah,
at that
I'm saying,
moment
like, there
in
was no
time.
I just assumed I wrecked the hydraulics.
You
Yeah.
broke a good bit of
And
it.
even then, like the hydraulics are connected to using some bit of the power in facilities. I'm just saying, like
Not enough to blow up a light bulb.
Hrothgar is standing there chuckling.
I'm not gonna lie, like even when I heard that, I said like, oh, they're about to do some damage.
You did some damage.
Someone get the flex tape.
Oh well. I've
However, as the lights struggle to come on, you find yourself in a room.
Yep.
Circular.
Satan ape?
Do they finally see where the explosion came from?
Did we find the Satan ape?
Oh,
No. It seems like a bare blank room, except for a little pillar in the center. Okay? It just has a little handprint on there, you know? Little
Yeah.
area to put your hand on.
Hmm.
This is clearly a trap.
No, I know what this is.
ugh.
What's in the pillar? Can't see.
What do you mean can't see?
Like, can I visibly see what the hand, like what's in the thing that the hand goes to?
What?
There's a handprint scanner.
Well, not exactly a scanner. Doesn't look like a scanner. Just a
Oh.
handprint. It is a bit indented, but it doesn't actually look like a scanner.
Oh, okay.
You can see where I took the inspiration from, though.
No,
Really?
No.
I'll tell you later.
I'm sure.
The hand scanner with a single pillar? Is that like Iron Man cartoon?
No.
Well, he said it's not a scanner.
It's a pillar in the center of the circular room.
Yeah.
With a handprint on it.
Oh, yeah, this I'm trying to replace that.
I'll tell you later. Don't
Power
think you are.
Rangers?
No.
He didn't want Power Rangers.
I thought they were stupid.
Let's see. Well, what hand is it?
Left.
Is Doc left-handed?
And Doc's mainly right-handed.
Mainly right-handed. Was his wife left-handed?
She was.
Does it look like does it look like just a regular handprint, or does it like have like a kind of mold or shape to it?
No, it looks like it could be any hand.
Ah,
General hand shape.
gotcha.
Mm. I don't like this. Anything else in the room?
Not that you can say.
Just this? And the lights are on in a way that I could see everything else. All right, you want to make sure that light bulb that blew up wasn't just detrimental to the entire lighting of the room.
It took out very little lighting, but it took out all the warning signs. Warning. Handprint means death.
Warning, door a lot of shit up.
Hey, Frothgar.
I test. These are tingling.
You want to put your hand in this?
What is this?
Looks like a indentation meant for a hand,
Left hand.
a left hand. Are
I'm
you-
not left-handed, so
Well, I guess there's no way you can put your hand up there if you're not left-handed. I mean, I can't even make my hand move on its own will.
Can you?
I need my left. I use my left hand to hold my cane.
I mean, that thing is.
double G's. Ah.
Also, two things at the moment here that are preventing me from doing that.
All right.
One, I'm using my cane with my left hand because let it be known, I am a 70-year-old dwarf in human years, and I
What?
need my cane.
That pillar is 3 feet tall.
So I could probably do it.
Hold
easy.
up, I got it. And I have Nark come over and just pick him up. There
I
you go.
He does that. It took him a minute to get in the room.
don't want to.
Sideways. This was a large room.
Yeah, but
Tell me about this pillar again.
this pillar is 3 feet high and has a left hand print in the center on top.
Oh.
Okay,
What?
I get it now.
Yeah.
is it connected to anything or what's the deal?
Hang on. Yeah, you get it?
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I think I get it now.
I enjoyed that episode. I did.
I put my hand on it.
Left hand or right hand?
Left hand.
You do that. And as you do, the walls all lift up around you, okay?
Yeah.
What was the reference to?
After.
There.
Some of them do have some trouble.
Of course.
Yeah,
Do all of them left?
not all of them. Few of them do.
Okay.
All right. Excuse me. The area you are standing on is bathed in light. Not really holographic, but you know,
New light.
yeah. Brand new light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, sardonic. Just a little voice in the room.
Well, if that's not eerie. Hey, Daz.
Yeah.
This one might be one where you probably come a little more in handy.
Is my head stop spinning?
Is
It's
he done
not
being
finished.
drunk?
I came back. God dang.
What
Rothgar.
did you do out there?
Luckily, I know a meditative practice I learned that
He
kinda-
murdered the queen.
It's a meditative practice I learned that kind of stops me from doing anything stupid while drunk.
I meant what made you hit the floor.
Oh,
The
Rothgar.
drink.
Rothgar?
I didn't look at it.
Forget Rothgar. I want to party with you. I look at all the weaponry.
You
All right.
would
In each of
die.
these area, in each of these doors, there is weaponry.
Is Mouse's hand still on it?
It is.
How many doors have walls have emerged?
Let's see. You give me a second.
Okay.
7.
7.
How
And
many doors do there seem to be in total?
There are 10.
Mind if I try something?
I just poked my nose.
You do that?
Anything?
I mean, you look stupid.
I just poked it.
Oh,
I know.
maybe it responds to different people. Like maybe this is how much Doc trusts us.
I doubt it. I left my hand.
I gotta just place my
They
hand.
all shut down.
I place my hand to see if any like less or more.
Right or left?
Left.
You do that. And the 7 walls come up again.
Yeah.
And the other 3 just like
Oh, they're having trouble because of the wall thing.
All
all
right.
right.
Here, you go investigate that.
you
my hand back on.
you
So I kind of try and lift up the other wall since I'm assuming they're not as big.
make a
I've got-
strength check.
I've got one better. And I go and send Narc over there to do it.
+3 to his +4, so it wasn't like
Still better.
I guess fair enough.
Make a strength check, Narc.
Yeah, guys.
Meanwhile, you want to look at each of these?
Well, I'll Narc gets one, I'll get the other.
Yeah,
All right.
he wants to.
Sure, both of you.
Yeah.
All right. In the first
16.
16. 16?
Yeah.
You see Narc.
Jesus, only 7.
What?
Only a 7. God dang, I've been going low this whole game.
You do nothing.
Yeah, I figured like
Narc violently struggles to lift it.
can I try helping Narc?
Is it?
It's lifting inch by inch.
Can I go over here and help him, like get him an advantage or something?
Sure.
All right.
All right. So you giving him advantage,
Yeah.
or you just all
Roll.
right.
Narc rolls again, and if it's better than last time, it works.
It was not.
God dang.
Oh, you know what it was?
What?
I forgot to do this before the game started.
What was it?
He's about to do 500 rolls.
No, Leo did that.
Yeah, but I forgot to do it. It's not
Ah.
my rules are bad.
There we go.
No,
All right. Do you guys want to look in the
did it
areas
too.
that
You did
are
it
open?
726.
You want to look in areas that are open?
I could have
So
these other ones open first though.
you said this room was full of weapons?
I mean, he is still raising it inch by inch. It's just taking him a minute.
Yeah, yes, Rothgar. In the areas that have been opened, you see behind some sort of magical barrier, each are an assorted are items. Okay.
Such as.
Alrighty then. In
What do we
the
got?
first,
1 second.
let's see. In the first, you find the flute.
Would you look at that?
It's floating there.
Oh, good. That was one of the possible items, right?
I believe so.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Rothgar, grab the flute.
I
wouldn't
don't want
promise
no
it.
stupid instrument. I want a gun. God damn it.
Okay, never mind. Actually, yeah, that's right. We don't know if the security might trip.
Mm.
I don't give a shit about the security. I'll break that fucking barrier myself. I want a gun, not some stupid flute.
Remember,
Hang on.
the flute might be one of the 6 items we need.
I don't give a damn.
What? Did I miss something?
I'm old. I don't know flutes. I know guns.
I think Rothgar missed something.
All right, the first one is the flute.
It is. It is. It is. It is.
All
It
right,
most certainly is.
the second one.
All right, and the second one, you see something strange. It is it's a weird little pocket thing.
All right.
It looks like a holster, but there's clearly not a gun in it.
Interesting.
It's latched shut. It's purple too.
All right. Yeah, nice color.
Yeah.
All right, look for the third one.
All right. 3 out of 7. You find a scythe.
A what?
A scythe.
A what?
Seems kind of archaic for such a high technology lab.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a. Did you see anything about him developing a tactile scythe or something?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Wait a minute. This can't be. And
Wait a minute.
And I kind of remember like Doc showing me the Adventurous Tome at one point. Is this the scythe out of the Adventurous Tome?
You have no idea. You saw it once. He passed it.
Nope.
Nope. Nobody. Nope.
Fourth room.
Taz walks out of there, walks back upstairs, and never stops saying nope.
For some reason, I somehow get doors all open. I managed to walk out just fine. Nope. Get in my car.
No, the power of nope compels you.
All right, fourth room. Just like I don't even want to know why he has possibly deaf scythes.
All right. In the fourth one, you find something that's unfamiliar to you. Absolutely familiar to you, though, Shamrock.
All right.
You find the mask that goes with the Iron Lion suit.
Ooh.
It seems to be a dark black plate, little glowing slits where the eyes go.
Okay.
It supposedly wraps around his head and extends those little cups for his ears.
I was now looking at like a weird little helmet. I guess.
Try picking that one up.
You sure? What about the security? Huh,
Well,
actually,
out
I
of
can't
all
take-
of them, that one seems like it'd be the least secured.
As he says, try picking that one up. The area, the little magical barrier lifts up.
I can't get my rope.
And it's just floating there, suspended.
So I kind of take
Look at
my
that.
I take my rope, put a little knot, and just kind of hook it and bring it to my.
I think you could just pick it up.
Yeah.
Roll for acrobatics.
Like I'm just
Acrobatics.
Sure.
Roll for skill. Roll for charisma. Performance.
Okay.
What just? What
You
am
just
I
tried to rope a mask.
What am I roll? Okay, so what am I rolling? You gave me 3 choices.
Charisma. Roll performance and charisma.
All right.
You're gonna put on a friggin' show.
Only a 5. Damn.
You miss by 3 feet.
I grabbed the mask.
You do. You feel stupid.
I just kind of look at it like, huh. Does it seem like high tech to me or anything?
Very.
Why would he?
Put it on.
Put it on quick.
Put on the mask.
I'm pretty sure it only works for Doc.
Well, you're tabaxi.
I kind of like. I
He makes
kind
a valid point.
of look to see if there's any activation on it or anything.
As you look inside the mask, it glows. A little sheen of green goes across it.
Wait a minute.
You said, wait a minute, what's going on?
I just made a reference to something hilarious.
Hand that one over. I take it.
Wait a minute.
Mask with many faces. I look like Doc again.
Wait, no. I grabbed it from. No.
Too
No.
Do it. Do it.
I'm
Do it.
stopping him.
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
stopping him.
Do it.
Tested
No.
strength.
Yeah,
no,
fuck it.
I'm not saying he had time for that one.
Yeah, no, I said I did. No,
See?
no.
You put on. Did you
Hang on.
make yourself look like Doc?
Oh yeah.
God.
All right, you got
No.
the beard and all, everything, neck up.
It just.
Neck up, Doc.
Please tell me it's not
No,
the
whole
mask.
thing, whole body.
Please tell
Hold
me
up a
it's not the
You
second.
mask.
do that.
You fool! You don't know what that mask is.
You do that. You put on the mask.
You fool!
Do I hit?
Oh my God.
Do
Well,
I
yeah.
hit Taz with my
Do we
cane?
need to? You know what? Let me just remind everyone what the Iron Lion suit looks like.
I remember, but
Oh,
it's nothing strange out of the ordinary.
oh my
Well,
God.
I mean, your reaction to it was.
when you said that,
I just stuck it on.
Well, I know, but
Hey,
you guys
Taz.
did.
because you said green shine, I'm like, oh God, the mask.
I love that movie.
I fucking
Hey,
was like,
Taz.
I didn't
What?
panic. I was.
What's your armor class?
my armor class is a 16. Why? Weren't you just trying to?
I just hit you in the head with a cane.
Ow. It's more just like to disorient me. I don't think you did anything.
No. Taz, I chucked this mother across the room at you.
All right. Well, what did you roll for attack?
I mean,
What would I roll for attack with a thrown cane?
improvised weapon,
What would that be?
a D20 plus your strength.
No, I hit him. I already did that. I hit him. But what would the
Oh.
damage be for a thrown cane?
Oh, 1.
Ow.
Enough
Now I
to
have
hurt.
to. Now I have to hobble across the room to retrieve my cane.
I give him back to Kane.
All right.
Thank you,
Nothing
Sonny.
Right here.
Oh,
Toss it back to you.
I loved your reaction. I'm gonna put dramatic music over that.
I thought I was gonna have to deal with a loony.
I
Shame
can
on.
control myself. Thank you very
That's
much.
not the point of the mask is it makes you lose control.
No, it doesn't. It unlocks your id.
Completely different.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just toss it back to you.
I put the,
You feel like you just had a heart attack.
Ugh.
What was that all about?
So
my
wait,
eighth-
he never saw any of the Back to the Futures. He did see the mask.
You know what? I'm gonna say my 8th mission. We tried to capture that thing. All he kept just saying, "Somebody stop him! Somebody stop him!" But nobody could.
Somebody stop me! I love that movie. I love
That was a good movie.
That's the movie that inspired me to go into animation.
I guess I just placed the masks in my little thing.
You do that. I'm gonna add that to your sheet.
All right.
You got a lot of stuff.
Maybe it only works on. I look for 5 in room 5 after. I kind of look at it again, like maybe it only works on your blood axes, but I'm not ready to give a stat right now.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just a part of his iron line suit.
Is what?
Right.
Right. I was lying to you through all of this.
You know what?
I wasn't lying. Just
You know what?
admitting the truth. Different.
You know what? I'm just gonna say whatever it was, he was using it for good.
You can say that.
Honestly, that sounds right to you based on what you saw.
Yeah,
It did look like crime fighting
He's not
weaponry.
gonna tell me all the details. Like,
No, I want him to think whatever I want him to think.
just like, just like you know what? Go. So basically, just go for it, and I will see you how I can mess with that later.
Yep.
All right, room 5.
They're not rooms exactly.
Well, you might have to just go like
They're
five.
the equivalent to closets.
Before you do that, I'm gonna open the door to the flute.
You do that.
Can you pass me that?
The
I
mask?
do know how. No, the flute.
Oh,
I do know how to use that.
am I still near the flute, or did I? Who's closer to the flute right now?
You.
Oh, okay.
He
I got-
can't leave his. He can't leave
Oh,
the
right. I
podium.
got the flute, and I remember this because since I read the Adventure Tomes-
Absolutely nothing. You didn't really read the Adventurer's Tome.
Really?
Doc showed you a few pages. He didn't give it to you.
Ah, okay. I handed
He showed it to you. It's like this is the most powerful book in existence that I'm ever going to show you.
All right. I go. Okay, that's fine. I hand it to him. There you go.
Cool. I actually
It
remember
weighs
how this
he-
works.
It weighs
I'm gonna
heavy. In
stick
your,
that in here.
it weighs heavy in your hand.
Does it now?
It does. It's like the weight of the world.
All right. That's one of the possible 6
Even
items.
the
so-
first time.
One of the possible 6 items. So that's a little bit good.
Hopefully.
All right. And I look at.
Oh.
What the hell was that?
Ignore it.
You know what? I'm gonna. You know.
That happened.
I can look at room 5. God, we are. God, I'm gonna have so many. I have so many words with my supervisors.
In room 5, you find an old classic, a favorite of Doc's. And at this point, all of you know it.
What?
You find Julia, aka Doc's shotgun. It's beautifully handcrafted, well made, in perfect condition, with the name Julia scrawled across the back end.
Hey, Rock Guy,
Yes.
you want to cause Doc some
Yes, I do.
I open the door.
Hrothgar, you do know this shotgun. You've been hunting with Doc a few times.
I'm taking the shotgun. It's mine now.
You know this well to be Doc's favorite gun.
It's mine now.
I gotta look at the intercoms expecting Doc to say something.
You expect that.
Nothing.
Are there any
All right, give it a
shells?
sec. Huh.
All right, I go to 6 and
DM,
Yeah,
did Doc keep his shells nearby?
it is fully loaded.
Lovely.
Add shotgun to your weapons.
Woo!
I look at 6.
What damage would you say that is?
What are the stats on a shotgun?
I'll find it.
Thank you, Mouse. I appreciate it.
I look at is there a way to stand where I can see 6 and 7 at the same time?
Only if you're in the center, I guess.
Okay, now look at just 6 then.
Hang on.
Has Dark Knight opened any of the doors yet?
No, he's barely gotten 6 inches.
All right.
Oh,
What kind of shotgun is it?
what are my options?
Like action pump.
I'm just saying, is it a double barrel or like?
Oh no, it's his double barrel.
Okay.
Good old Julia.
All right, I look at number 6.
Number 6. Number 6. All right. You managed to find yeah, I gotta look back at my notes. I can't remember.
Okay. I wonder. Why would he put some of his most powerful weapons here?
And where the hell are the rest of them?
You think? I think he was preparing for something, or
Well, it is called Project Fight Form.
I was kind of talking like Shamrock and.
Ah,
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm looking for this task real quick.
All right, never mind. All right, Rothgar.
Yes.
Yeah. Why do you think he stored all his weapons in this particular room?
Let's look. Give me one moment. Based on the map, it's logical. It is defendable. Long hallway. If he had to barricade himself in from some government rats, this would be where I'd go.
yeah, I like that.
That's it's not a bad idea, even though I'm pretty sure that was a dig at my expense.
Ha!
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I will
Not
say
at
this.
all. Totally not. You can't prove it.
There you go.
Thank you so
I
much.
guess
Mouse.
I guess he didn't plan for. I kind of look back at the door. You know, on second thought, no one can plan for that.
Excuse me.
All right,
Man, that's awful. All right.
all right.
And number 6, yeah. In number 6, you find a very, very odd looking projectile weapon.
Can you describe it?
The bottom half looks like a standard rifle. Yeah.
All right.
Well, no, yeah. No, I mean standard handheld rifle. That's right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all handheld.
I mean, like,
Wait.
Lever action?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I
Want to make sure. Man, I know so little about guns.
I mean, yeah.
I'm
But
not
it-
sure what you're trying to get at.
It seems to end in a small cannon, however.
Hang on. What? Cannon?
Cannon gun, basically.
Cannon gun. Okay.
It's a very weird one.
Okay.
Unloaded.
All right. I walk past that. And
Seems large enough to. Let's see. What's a good thing I can reference here, size wise?
This rock.
It seems large enough to carry just more than a small pumpkin.
Jeez.
Quite a
So
lot,
That is,
So a cannon?
that is very big.
basically, or small, or much smaller cannonball.
All right. I look at room 7.
The stats on that would be just one of those little mini cannons.
I look at number 7.
7. All right. 7 is something odd that none of you have really ever seen.
All right.
This glowing purple orb. It almost seems like it's engulfed in some faint fire. Also purple. Seems mystical.
All right.
It almost seems like it's made out of glass. And something and a cloud-like substance is swirling around within.
So I walk past it. I go to the door. Dark's currently lifting. Is it lifted enough where I can kind of sneak under it?
Hell no.
Damn.
Is
All
it
right.
lifted enough that you can see under?
It's 7 inches off the ground.
All right. I go to help him again,
Yeah, go ahead.
and I'll just roll myself this time. Actually, you know what? Maybe this is time. I gotta place the mask on myself. See if that does anything.
You place the mask on yourself. You don't look near as rad without the lion's mane.
Figure dog didn't want people messing with his stuff.
Lame.
Well, good thing we're here with his stuff.
Yeah, all I've got are the stats for a regular cannon.
Only a 9.
Cut the distance in half.
So what did you say is the damage for the shotgun?
Hang on.
I
Trust
rolled,
me, Hrothgar, it's good enough for you to use.
I rolled only a 9.
Well, I know that it's a shotgun.
That thing is not getting off the ground. It is stuck.
There's your cannon.
Jeez.
Thank you.
I let Narc just drop it.
What?
I let Narc just drop it.
Yeah, that's not opening.
Move your fingers.
Oh, I already got like.
It slides down. It gets about 3 inches from off the ground. You have effectively kind of ruined this room.
Well,
I think they can.
How many of these are there?
3 left.
3 left.
Those
Yeah,
said-
are
you-
closed off.
yeah.
Yeah, you said there was like 7. There's 10 of me seeing 7. Well, unless anyone got something that can burst through a door like this.
I mean, I do, I just really don't want to use it.
What is it?
I've got the spell. That just lets you open doors.
Maybe instead of
I would wait.
maybe
Well, that's the thing. None of these seem to have anything relatively important in them.
Yeah, you found the flute. That's what matters.
yeah, you know, just for kicks and giggles, I just kind of punch the door.
Make a strength check.
You know what? It can't hurt to cause any more damage. I have Narc just ham another door.
Got 22.
Yay!
Yes.
Mindless
I
destruction.
finally like got a good strength roll in it. It's something I'm just hitting it.
All right, all
Is
right,
that
all
strength
right.
or is it attack?
Oh, that hurt. You hurt your hand.
Yeah, I'll live.
You punched a steel door.
Did I make a dent in it?
All right, gonna have Narc punch a door.
All right.
It's not the first one he's beaten out with his fists, so
You. Yeah, that thing was pretty much ruined.
like I mean he's ruined other doors, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
but
him.
he could break what's inside.
Not my problem.
God damn.
25.
25. Hey, while I'm doing
Woo!
it,
Bye-bye, door.
I had to add that stuff you found in the med lab. I nearly forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what those were?
I mean I didn't really pick up anything.
Oh, you didn't keep the syringes?
No, I only kept the regen.
You did not keep the pain resistance though.
No.
All right.
I left that on the table.
All right. Making sure. All right. What did he roll?
25.
25. All right. You have Narc just start wailing on the door. It's like boom, boom, boom. And it seems like he's actually starting to make dents in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This probably says something about how long he was trying to escape that room. Pound, pound, pound.
All right, well,
In the
I
door.
Yeah, what?
In the door.
Yeah.
Is
doesn't
it coming off?
Not yet, but you can tell it's getting more and more and more mangled.
I can wait.
He keeps going at this for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I got-
Maybe.
okay. I'm gonna go to Project Brown while you guys handle this. Tell me what you find.
Will do.
Oh,
do
also,
that.
if you see my laser sword or anything, just pass me back to me.
I'm pretty sure that's outside.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Yeah, it's
wait
fair.
about 2 minutes on that door.
All right, I go back to Project Brown and I type in the last one, 2015.
2015.
Yep.
And all of them flash green over and over again. You by fumble your way through.
Well, I
Only
just-
two
I-
of them were fumble. Actually, I think the third one. No, you got
Yeah,
the third one.
yeah. No, I asked like.
Only two.
They
of
were
them.
all screwy.
Mine wasn't.
I know. I just.
Oh, I
I just
know.
yeah, I just asked him straight.
And the door raises up. It's a bit of a grinding sound. These gears haven't moved in a while.
I guess.
It's pretty loud. You guys can hear it.
Of course.
Sorry.
These doors haven't opened in some time.
I guess he abandoned this project.
I
It's
assume it's a little hard to hear him over the constant banging of steel.
It's very loud in this lab. And it is very dark in there. Okay?
Do the lights come on?
Yeah. Do you want to walk in and say?
All right, I'd take one step in.
Take a step in. And one after the other, rows of lights come on, okay?
All right.
And raising up from the bottom in the dead center of this giant ass hangar on a spinning lazy Susan-esque thing. It's like watching the Batmobile come up. Is the DeLorean from Back to the Future in all its glory. Bathed in light.
You know what? I am not. I should be more surprised.
You should be more impressed.
Actually, you know, because like you said, the Batmobile, is there like a pathway leading to the outside anywhere? Damn.
Just an open area. Nothing is here but that lazy Susan.
All right, hey, you guys remember the code to this place, right?
No.
No.
All right, the first one is 1885. Second,
Hang on. This. Let's have Nortnar just bust down that door too.
but no, it's already open.
Speaking of, finally,
Yeah.
Nark has gotten into the point where he can grab with his clawed fingers and he throws the door.
I hear that.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I want to say something real quick.
All right. And
It's a nat one.
okay.
And let's see.
Like I said,
Three,
I mean the barrier's still up. so-
And which one? Oh. In that little holster.
Yeah.
That's where he throws it to.
Barrier's still up.
Of course. You see it flicker a bit. It's still holding, but damn.
All right, is that the 8th or 9th one?
What's in it?
You find one of your weapons that was taken.
And it is.
The laser sword.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, if he found his laser sword, I want to look around that area for my musket.
I have Nark beat down another door.
What did you find?
I'll bring it to you in a bit.
Some dork's laser sword.
Great, I found the DeLorean.
Anything important in there?
I'm about to check.
A time travel device.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
knew
fu-
that part.
I'm
Let's
not
time
fucking
travel
with
back to
time.
before we ever came here.
Minute.
What?
Alright.
What?
So I approach.
I'm rolling for another door.
Do that.
I approached the.
17.
17.
Wait a minute. Actually, yeah. Hang on. My laser sword was in his weapons room. He just recently locked us. What the? Wait a minute. Is the zombie butler here?
I'm worried about that later.
If he is, I'm gonna kill him.
And so I'm just waiting on the
All right.
You know what I'm saying about
one.
I finally have a reason to kill that bastard.
Frank. That was it.
I kind of like. So I look for any of the 6 items in the around the DeLorean.
You find a DeLorean.
There's nothing like inside it or
You
anything.
find a DeLorean.
Okay.
Okay.
And
There's literally nothing else in this hangar.
Oh no, I mean I'm checking inside the DeLorean.
You open it up.
Yep.
You lift open the door. Seems legit. Except for you roll for investigation.
All right.
how long is it gonna take Nark to get to this next door?
God,
We're
only, a
gonna
seven.
be waiting a few more minutes.
Only a 7.
Only a 7.
Yeah.
You don't find anything.
Because I'm just trying to get his musket. I don't care about my knife.
Roll for perception real quick.
All right.
You immediately get a knife back.
Yeah, I don't care about my knife. I just want his musket. Figure he'll
okay.
stop complaining.
I'm gonna get my musket if I have to tear this entire building apart.
Yeah. Well, I
14.
got the
14.
hulking brute of a man trying to tear down a door for you.
As you lift your head back up from within the seats, something glimmering catches your eyes.
All right.
Now, while you do notice something first, the dashboard kind of been destroyed.
Oof.
Yeah, something happened to this thing. It looks like it had the beat out of it.
Like, does it look like claws or blunt damage?
A lot of blunt damage. It's the equivalent of if you just went at something with a tire iron, you know? Just violent random destruction to the
Oh,
dash.
what if we tire iron his DeLorean?
I mean, I don't think it works.
That's a shame.
But after that, something catches your eyes.
Yeah.
It's the keys. They're in the
Probably
ignition.
they're in the ignition? That's irresponsible.
There's the car key for the DeLorean.
All right.
A little what's it? UFO keychain
All right.
and a house key.
I take the keys out of the ignition.
You do that.
All right. And I see it doesn't like allow me to pop the trunk or hood or anything like that.
No, it's not one of those keys. You got DeLoreans didn't do that, if I'm not mistaken. You got to pop that thing from the inside.
All right. Well, I pop the hood first to see if anything's in there.
All right, you look inside. This thing's old. Yeah, it's a little dusty.
Nothing in the hood.
Nothing.
All right.
Doesn't even look well lubricated.
I close the hood and I check the engine.
You do that. Engine seems good enough.
All right.
You a mechanic of any kind?
Probably at best hot wiring a car, and that's about it. Like I would imagine, like that's how they would treat me.
You can't really tell that much.
All right, I close it and then I kind of just leave the room.
All right, you leave with his keys.
Yep. As is not with time.
Oh, congrats! You found a house key and the DeLorean key.
All right. Let's see if that.
I think it's the second house key you found.
All right.
Finally, Narc takes one final swing with both hands and destroys this door. Okay.
I rush through.
Does it have as much?
There's nothing for you to rush through. I don't think I've explained this well enough. It's the size of a very crappy closet.
Oh, well, I rush over there and start rooting around to find my musket.
Nothing for you to root through.
What does he find in the room?
Floating behind that magical barrier, you do find your musket.
Hell yeah!
All right, and I come back into the room.
And there's your laser sword.
Nice. I go to grab my laser sword.
All right.
I
Yeah,
take my,
dude.
So I'm gonna grab my musket now.
yeah, I'm about to. But first, I check.
That's for a laser sword.
No, it's just like great sword.
Oh
Yeah, like it just extends and descends to great sword, short sword, and dagger.
no.
Yeah, we already discussed all that stats. You're good.
Hrothgar, looking at your
Actually, I make sure it's still like working right. I extend it to like dagger, long sword, and then great sword.
Hrothgar. Unfortunately, you had to give up. You had to give up your stuff to load this as well at the door.
Well, hang on.
You do
The
have your-
rod, the rod is in the musket, so that's fine. I just don't have any powder or powder balls.
Exactly.
Is my sword working right?
Yeah.
Are those near it?
Nope.
Oh, that's-
Hey
Oh.
Des, come take this over for me.
Is
wait,
my
wait.
bayonet there?
Did I see my laser gun or anything like that?
Nope.
I let go of the control panel.
I put it.
You do that, and all the doors slam shut.
I put my hand on it.
You
Oh,
do
yeah.
that, and all the doors rise up.
Can you open this one? And I go to the one with the holster.
Oh, I opened it.
I take the holster. You said it's empty?
No, I said it was closed.
Oh. Flip it open.
Inside, you find something strange. Now, on the inside of that little lid in there, you do see a single label.
Okay.
No description,
Okay.
but it says poof pellets.
I don't like that sound.
Yeah. They're pink.
There's a bunch of pellets inside.
Bunch of pink pellets.
I don't like this one bit. Puts the holster on to my belt.
You do that.
Anything else in these that we haven't just rooted through yet?
Let's
There's
see.
still a scythe.
You know what?
There was the scythe, the cannon gun, and that weird orb.
I was a farmer back before I was a detective. I know how these things work.
Also be the actual scythe.
It's a solid black bowl, beautifully
All right.
metal-based scythe.
It can also
We
be-
have the Grim Reaper's Scythe.
Oh, I've never read this, aren't
I can inspect it.
I open it.
All right, you mind staying that way for a few minutes?
Yeah, I got you.
And
We have the Scythe of the actual Grim Reaper.
You know what?
Possibly.
How do you know that?
I'm going.
It's gonna be a scythe.
I don't feel like actually sitting there for 10 minutes and identifying this. So I'm going to use my one time to cast Identify without using an actual spell slot.
Really? Wait, one time?
I get one chance to catch a ritual spell without actually ritually casting.
And what all does it tell you about it?
Everything.
Everything.
Yes.
All right. Can I use it immediately?
Yeah,
This is a magic scythe.
I figured.
It may not be Grimm's actual scythe, though.
I didn't figure.
Oh my gosh.
However, you do note one thing in particular.
Yeah.
It's necromancer based magic, of course.
Interesting.
It basically makes you an ally to the undead.
I'm going to hold on to that. This might be interesting. It's not Grimm's side.
That's good.
So basically, like an equivalent of what you're perceiving in this is you hold this thing and you wouldn't be able to piss off Frank, the butler.
I have to say, I would have been very concerned if Doc actually had Grimm's Scythe.
Well, he's gone after it.
All right. All right. Anything else we need in this room?
Let's take a look at that orb.
The glowing purple orb,
Are you? Sure?
bathed in light purple flames.
All right.
Not even warm; it's cold.
I'm trusting you.
Anybody want to break it?
I open it. Let's not do that now. I opened the thing to let him in the room.
All right. Take the orb.
Does it look like it's going to hurt if I touch it?
It is bathed in flame, but it's purple flame. Doesn't feel warm near you.
It doesn't feel warm. Does it feel cold? Like I'm just kind of hovering around it.
Not really.
Well, sometimes you got to
Oh,
do
wait,
it before you look.
Yeah,
And I pick it up.
You do. Now it is cool to the touch. Not
All right.
frigid, but cool. It definitely feels like a glass orb.
Can I tell anything about it?
Not really. It's still the flames are still going in your hand.
Either you two know anything about this?
Do I?
This
is not familiar to any of you.
All right, Dave.
Come on. And the only other thing that we haven't picked up is the cannon and what is assumably my knife behind the other door.
Well, you can assume that all you want.
I am going to assume that.
You're going to assume that then.
Yes.
Yeah, the only thing you haven't taken is the small cannon.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave that one alone.
All right.
You guys go do some more looking around. See if you can figure out how to get into that vault. We've been into 2 other rooms and we still don't know how to get into that thing.
So I gotta hold up my sword. Couldn't hurt to try my laser sword.
I mean, it couldn't hurt. I'm going to
Couldn't
sit
hurt.
here and figure out what this thing does. And I'm going to sit here for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Ritually casting Identify.
All right, hang on.
And again, that's not like a spell, is it?
Oh, it is. But I don't have to use a spell slot for it.
Oh, thank goodness. Just cantrip.
No. When I ritually cast something, I cast the spell without using a spell slot.
Smart. Right.
I get to do that using my awakened spell book. I get to do that one time without actually spending 10 minutes doing it. I did that on the scythe because frankly that was a little important.
Oh yeah, you found out that was an important site.
Well, yeah, but I didn't want to touch it and become deaf.
Yeah,
I was okay. So I had.
as we know the actual site.
Hmm. Should we check the medical wing or the PNS or RTI?
Well, like I said, figure out what's in that vault in the medical ward.
All right, I head to the medical ward.
Did you tell him about what you found in the PB?
TV. Oh yeah, I told
I
him about the
knew it was in
DeLorean.
PB.
I told him about the DeLorean. And I showed him the keys and the house key, and the alien little thing. I left it with
Little UFO keychain.
Yeah, I left it with Shamrock.
In
So
your
can
hand?
I press the UFO? Like, can I press the little?
You
Because I
can do
assume
it.
it looks like the stereotypical.
Yeah, just like you can press down the little ball in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it light up?
Woo!
That's nice.
It glows.
That's
All right,
nice.
I head to the medical center.
It's the little things.
It is. It is. You head to the medical center.
I-
So now you have the Carcade DeLorean and another cast iron house key.
Another one. Oh yeah. And I take out the other one.
That's on your quill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to take it off
Can
eventually.
I combine or
Clink.
You feel stupid.
I bet I kind of meant look to see if they combine, but okay.
I mean, I didn't figure they did.
Just
but-
bang two keys together.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay,
Oh, hey, keyring on here. I just slide the other one on.
Yeah.
am I at the vault yet?
You are.
All right, I brandish my laser sword, turn it to great sword mode, and make a swing at it.
You do that.
And does it cut to the vault or what?
You leave a glowing slash, but it quickly seals itself.
Of course, he signed it with magic.
Hmm,
Hmm.
interesting.
Let's see. I kind of try and cut it, like see if I can like out damage it. Like it has a certain damage limit I can take before it starts recessing luster.
You can certainly try that.
All right, I try that in attempt to kind of make just a big enough hole before it reforms. You know.
Quick clarification.
Yeah.
What kind of a keyring is it on? It's like one of the big ones that you see. Like
Yeah.
on- all right. So just clip that to my
All
belt.
right.
Yeah.
Ah!
So yeah, you've got two cast iron keys.
Now roll like
Interesting.
As you slash, you start to notice it heals itself after just a second.
Damn.
The door itself has some sort of regeneration on it.
I got this the same one. All right, damn.
That's a very good door. Good door.
So
Hrothgar, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be honest with you, DM. Shamrock just had a lot run through his mind, and he lost concentration on that ritual. He's gonna have to start over.
Oops.
Like it just a truck just hit him in his head.
How come?
He's gonna figure that out after he finishes the identify.
Oh, did you just think about something?
I did.
Also, the fact that the door can heal probably wasn't a.
Oh, I don't know anything.
Let's see.
This was strictly just thoughts that ran through my head, and I was like, I just lost concentration.
Hrothgar, what are you doing?
I'm thinking.
What are you doing in my house?
So the only room we haven't gone in left is PNS, right?
And RTI, technically.
But that's just a broken elevator shaft from what I saw.
I'm gonna go over there and have a look myself.
RTI?
RTI. Yeah.
All right, it's the shortest of the hallways, okay?
All right.
Doesn't come to the usual spot. There's no label there. It ends, it's a skinnier sort of hallway, and it ends at an elevator door. It's slightly ajar, it's covered in cobwebs, and there's police tape on it. This thing is old. The light inside is flickering. This looks like a scene out of a horror film.
That's lovely. I'm gonna get closer.
You get closer. Smells like rot.
I'm gonna see if I can look through the crack in the elevator door.
Oh, it's like 8 inches.
So I'm gonna have a look in there. I'm keeping my distance a little, but I am looking.
Of course. It looks classy.
Let me use it for a little bit.
Like in its heyday, it would have been a very classy elevator. There's let's see, it's not leather. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Velvet lining. That's it. Along the walls.
Mm.
What once was gold trimming in there. This used to be a nice elevator.
All right. Give me a second. I want to do a thing. So let's see, that lead pipe that I have,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at the elevator, like try and get it inside, see if it does
Yeah.
anything.
All right. You throw it. And in doing so, you know what? Let's actually do a quick roll here. Nothing fancy, just D10. And let me see what I pull up here.
What all did he do?
It's a nice looking elevator, and he threw his lead pipe in. 7. You throw it in there, and you manage to hit one of those little brass railings, and immediately break it off.
Jeez.
Yeah, that thing wasn't being held on by much. It was rusty.
All right. Let's.
So your lead pipe and that railing clanks off.
Okay, so you said I smell rot.
Rot.
Okay, is that like people rot or like carpet
It's
rot?
just rotting. This thing hasn't been cleaned in a while.
No, no, no. There's a very distinct difference. Is it like people bodies rotting or is it
Mold.
like cloth rotting?
Mold
saying
and
mold, like-
mildew.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go into the elevator.
You're stepping into the elevator. You're moving the police tape that's there for your safety.
I'm old and ornery. I don't need some piece of paper telling me what I can and can't do.
You step in and you feel it sink about an inch.
I jump out quickly.
Yeah, like you step in like "Arrgh." It was creaking.
Wait, does that mean there's a lower level?
There is an elevator.
Well, yeah, I was assuming it went higher. I thought this is the lowest level.
That's a thought.
We'll have to check that out.
But yeah, you were too scared to go in. I would
I
be.
am not.
You were brave enough to actually step in.
All right, so I go meet up with Rothgar.
Yes.
Rothgar just and I
At
see him,
RTI, you see the police tape on the ground. How dare he move that?
nothing happened, did it?
The elevator sank down, implying a lower level.
It implied that it's being suspended by something that's about to break.
Well, I mean, we can assume that it implies a lower level, though.
Oh, absolutely. But no, well, yeah. Usually elevators do have a bit of a gap of about maybe 6 inches below them, but you know it sank. It just hasn't had people in a while, and it's clearly a little damaged.
Choosing to assume there's a lower level.
All right, you assume that.
Could I use my laser to maybe cut a little hole in it to just
Hole in what?
the bottom of it, like a smaller hole, just to see if I could look down and maybe see if it was ground or
You gotta just reach in there and just,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Will I rough the roll for anything?
No.
All right.
You, I feel confident in your ability to reach your hand in without
All right.
falling in.
I make it about just this big.
All right, not too big, but enough
Yeah.
to put your foot through.
Yeah.
It's dark in there.
I gotta just like dip the sword and wait for it to kind of meet contact with something.
It doesn't.
So
It doesn't.
okay, that is a different lower level. A very lower level. I actually, I take my rope and I start, which is 20 feet, and I start just putting it down there, waiting for either somebody to snatch at it or just to see how much rope I can get.
Well, here's the thing. If something goes to snatch at it, you never know. You're gonna have to put something on the end of it probably
Well, if
to
something's,
listen in, because you can't just hear rope gently laying.
well,
on
I'm
the
seeing
ground.
I'm seeing it's still like going before, like I feel a little.
I'll take his rope and tie it around my hammer.
You do that.
All right, and we
You
just
did. You got 30 feet of rope.
all right, and we keep going, just keep going. It still doesn't sound like the hammer's hit. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30, pulling it back up and giving him back his hammer. Okay, there's a lower. I think it's safe we could go beyond assuming there's a lower level.
We got to figure out how to get down there.
That's for later.
I think the elevator would be a good.
Bull.
The elevator's a good way to get
Actually,
down.
Oh my god, I just lean in, just look at the buttons.
Yeah,
Like this, like what do the buttons say?
there are 3 buttons.
What do they say?
What like is it like 1, 2, 3 at lobby thing? Like
Worn off from time.
damn.
You know what? I will say one thing.
Yeah.
You do see on that bottom button, been worn off from time. It's dark in there, but you get dark vision.
Yeah.
And you can make out what just barely might say RTI.
Son of a. This is the entrance to the RTI. Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Remind me again what the RTI is.
I don't know. I didn't find a. This is the entranceway to the RTI.
That's the one thing you got. Well, that's the only other
Actually,
thing
wait.
you don't know the answer to.
When I cut the hole, to the elevator. It fell through. Did I hear when it finally hit?
You did after about.
After how long did it? How long?
You weren't paying that much attention.
Yeah.
Do we have anything we can?
You can think of it, at least a few seconds.
Oh, only a few seconds.
That's
At
the best you
least.
can judge from not paying attention, is what he's saying.
I wouldn't throw
So-
more stuff down there.
Actually, you know what? I take my lizard. I cut off the piece of my chain from my costume, and then just toss it down there. And then I listen.
Hang on. Well, and what were you using your magic on?
The orb.
The orb. All right. All right. Your time has expired. Finally,
Finally, indeed.
and sooner than usual. This is
So,
teleportation.
Shamrock's doing
This is
magic.
the essence of teleportation.
How the?
This is an orb of teleportation.
How?
Assumedly, you toss it and you can teleport somewhere.
Oh, we can
Oh.
teleport to the lower levels.
That seems quite handy.
But you have to be concentrated.
Oh, believe me. I'm
Peace
used
of
to it.
mind, fully concentrated. You have to know exactly where you're ending up for it to open. This is a portal. You are holding a portal.
All right. Stick it in my bag.
All right, so me paying attention to like how hard did my piece of chain? How long did it take for it to?
So
Hang on.
I'm gonna. You guys told me where you were going, right?
Yeah, RTI.
All right. So I'm gonna go over to the hallway. Hey guys, I'm gonna go check something out.
All right.
I'll be back in just a minute.
All right, you do that.
You
We're
sure you
throwing
wanna use
stuff
it?
down a
I'm not
hole.
using it yet.
We're throwing stuff down a hole.
Have fun. Sounds like a blast. I'm gonna go back up to the first floor.
Okay. You're going back up to the house.
I am going back up to the house.
Oh, I didn't think we'd actually be getting back there at this rate.
Wait, where's Narc? Is Narc not following him up back to the house?
I sent him to stay in the lobby at the moment.
All right, you go up to the house.
I told you, unless something happens, then something always happens.
Something always happens when you're trapped inside the house.
Oh no.
Duh. All right, what are you doing?
So I'm going back over to the front doors.
Yep.
I'm gonna take out my cast iron keys.
Mhm.
Do any of them fit?
There are no locks.
Like you said that there were some mechanical locks.
There were in the inside.
Hmm.
Other levels. Those keys go somewhere else. You want to look around the house? You haven't really explored that much down here.
Yeah, but I was just checking this idea.
That's smart. Those are definitely door keys. You can tell.
I didn't want us to be searching for red herrings this whole time.
All right.
I started heading back down.
How
You
long
did
did it take?
You know what? I can't find the exact math on that. So, internet, do not quote me on this and say that it was 1,000 feet fall.
All right.
It was around 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Can I?
Oh,
5 seconds. We also know that from the RTI to the assuming the bottom floor, about 5 second fall.
Again, that will definitely not be right later.
All right.
All right, math and science are not my thing. That's why I'm a cartoonist.
All right. I go to the Pns room.
Okay. Again, sealed off wall, nothing but a monitor and a VHS tape player.
And the seal off wall is kind of sealed off like from a blowtorch.
Yeah, likely.
Just
Okay.
maybe. I kind of go and I kind of cut in with my laser sword where the blowtorch was and kind of try to reopen it, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah, you got a little bit in there, but the thing has been fully gone over.
Can I try and hit one of the sides that hasn't been gone over?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like,
That door's gone.
oh, it's just a pure. Okay, got you. Damn.
Narc, narc.
in the lobby.
We could probably just solve this one.
Or we can have narc, narc knock it down.
There is nothing to knock down. It's a part of the wall now.
Yeah, like that's
Knock
like,
down the wall.
no,
That would be a structural problem. You'd all die.
Not necessarily.
Fuck.
Load bearing walls. We don't know if this is load bearing.
let's
Yeah.
we can solve this one. I gotta put my sword up. God dang. Jeez, maybe Doc really was planning in case we ever raided this place.
Wait, wasn't it?
I was saying like, dang, maybe Doc really must have prepared if we ever raided this place. Almost nothing Alright, this is like the highest issue laser sword right now. Anyway.
Sealed off is sealed off.
All right, so
Clearly, there's something back there that was shut off.
all right, I look closer and examine the 2 footprints. All right, so one of us needs to stand here, and I'm assuming a type of message will come on.
There's also a matter of the tape player.
Oh yeah, actually, I go up to the tape player, and does it have any buttons on it?
Oh yeah, it's a VHS player
Does it have a tape?
built into the wall.
I kind of look to see if it has a VHS in it.
Empty.
Damn. Did we pick up any VHSs? Like I know we
I
put.
assume those would be upstairs. I've gotten back down by this point.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see any?
I didn't look that hard.
All right. Since we're all 3 here, one of us could stand right here and maybe see something happen.
I don't know.
Can we use the orb of teleportation to teleport to the other side?
Well, here's the thing. You don't know what's back there.
Question:
Yep,
Have there been any security cameras?
there have been.
Ooh, see if we can get a camera on the other side.
Looking up, you do notice there are cameras.
Have I seen any of the terminals that connected to them?
The main one.
I'm gonna go.
It
back
didn't
to
pique
that.
your interest at the time, though.
I'm gonna go back to that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start flicking through security cameras.
You're looking through past instances.
No, I'm just checking security cameras right now, seeing where they are.
All right, all right, all right.
I want to see where every security camera is posted.
All right. There's one on almost every single structural pillar. You guys remember the 6 in the lab?
All right.
Structural integrity pillars.
Of course.
And of course, there's one on every single hallway going down there. All pointing at the main interest areas, like
Of
the
course.
doorways.
And any in those rooms.
Absolutely. There's
Alright.
one in the medical ward.
Okay. Is there one in the vault?
There's one in the vault.
Is there a security camera in the vault?
Nothing.
God damn it.
There are 2 security cameras, however, pointing at each vault. The fridge and the vault.
All
right.
There is one in the center, sort of a panoramic view. I think I'm using that word right. In the pet zone.
Ooh.
There's a security camera monitoring the door to Project Brown. And now that the door is wide open and the lights are on, you can actually see what was once blacked out, assumedly. There's a camera in Project Brown.
Is there a camera in the room that we've been trying to get into?
Which one?
The one that's been sealed.
PNS.
Like
PNS?
Yes.
No. There's a camera pointing to where that door should have been.
There's no camera in that room.
No.
RTI.
There's a camera pointing at the elevator and a camera in the elevator.
Anything further beyond that?
No. Looks in the main areas of the central command. There's ones in PZ. You
Alright.
see a few cameras. Well, no, you don't.
There's gotta be a
each
yes.
cell.
Are there any cameras for the main house?
Main house? There are.
All right. Are the lights on?
Wait, in the house?
Yeah.
There's still the lit up areas.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm just
you.
gonna take a look around. Do I see anything that we've been looking for, like the tome, the skull, the staff?
You do not. I'd say it's not very well lit. It's only lit by candles.
Well, yeah, but like at least the skull is made of pure gold.
True.
It's a little hard to miss if it's in any amount of light.
True. Give me one quick sec.
Think.
You got something on your mind?
I'm trying to think. Hang on.
Let's see. You do see one camera that piques your interest.
Okay.
It's outside. There's a camera pointed outside.
That does pique my interest.
Uh-huh.
What do I see outside?
You see a backyard.
Oh,
You know
I
what? I
think
do
that-
have an idea.
Nothing.
nothing. What's
What's it look like outside in the backyard?
It's very dark out, of course.
Of course.
Well moonlit light. But yeah, you can see just out the top left-hand corner. There's leaves from a large tree. Doesn't really point that way though, but you do see a shed in view.
Yeah.
And before that shed, you see a doghouse.
Oh boy. That's fine.
And just barely in view on the bottom, you see what supposedly is a porch. Little cement path on the bottom.
Well, this is unhelpful. All right, guys, back to what you guys were doing.
So, I do have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm old and I'm ready. I am Hrothgar Warbeard, Paladin of War. I'm going to sit down right where I am, and I'm going to pray to Ares, point me towards something to fight.
You're looking for something to fight.
I'm gonna pray to Ares for guidance towards an enemy.
Has his shoulder.
All right.
I'm gonna go check out something in Project Brown.
All right. I already gave you the keys.
You did. That's why I was letting you know.
All right. So
I'll be back in just a minute. Keep an eye on him.
Hmm.
If he does find something to fight, let me know. That way you guys aren't just walking into it.
yeah. Yep. I kind of take a kneel to the foot conference to see if they're like pressure points.
The what now?
Like I kind of like tap on the foot things to see if they're like a pressure point sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're asking either.
Oh, like when you said there was on the floor there was a stand here thing. I thought there was like 2 footprint marks. I'm just tapping to see if they're like pressure points or anything.
No.
I'm just like it's painted on there.
Yeah.
All right,
Just the stand here thing.
All right, just making sure.
All right. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna go to Project Brown.
You do that.
And I'm gonna take out the orb.
Mm.
And this thing can teleport me anywhere that I am concentrating.
That you know for a fact is there. For instance, you could not use it to get through the vault because you don't know what's there.
And I couldn't
But
use
for
it to get to
instance-
the lower floor, but I could use it to get to the living room.
Yes, you know the living room. You know that place. Now you could not teleport to like whatever's beneath the elevator. You know something's there, but it's not in your mind. You have to
I just have to.
focus.
I have to be able to see it. So I could also, in theory, teleport to the backyard because I've seen the backyard.
You know what? It's pretty damn smart.
Not yet.
I'm aware. So I'm going to take the teleportation orb. I'm going to throw it
Yeah,
because that's how you use it, correct? And I'm thinking about my office in Boston.
your office. You're trying to escape the house.
I can see my office very clearly in my mind. I've spent years there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've spent collective years in that office. Does the portal open in my office?
You toss it onto the floor. Okay.
So Doc probably has like wards against teleportation around this place.
I don't know. I assume he's used this thing to get out of his place on several occasions.
I don't know.
It could be like it might have been like say it slipped to some other creature, like he stole it from a creature that couldn't get in rather than get out. You know.
I assume he built it.
You toss it onto the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. It rolls off. Now, you were correct in your assumption. Okay.
All right.
Everything you did was correct, but something was off.
Lame.
There is one thing that you skimmed over at first. It's what you lost focus on.
That's not how it works.
There's a distance limit.
Well, you should have told me that.
I thought I did.
Yeah, he would have said that. Like,
I'm very sorry about that. I
Oh,
thought I did. On the bright side, you didn't waste it.
What is the distance limit on this thing?
25 feet.
25 feet?
Okay, yeah, that's only he stole it from something that was trying to get in here or something.
I think it's just useless. I take it. I walk back and yeah, it was useless.
All right, well, I
You were
got
trying to escape without them.
I was not actually. I was just trying to get things from my office.
What were you getting?
My gun.
You have a gun.
Yeah, I have only like 5 bullets for this thing.
4.
Exactly.
You can probably find more.
All right, well,
I haven't yet, and I've investigated.
You've only been in the lab.
He got
I've been in other places.
Wait. No, you still with
Anyways,
us?
I go back to the room where I found this.
Uh-huh.
I don't put it back in the area I got it. I just throw it on the floor.
Hang on, wait. So I'm gonna go back upstairs. And I'm gonna just look for a VHS tape.
You're going back upstairs?
I'm gonna look for a VHS tape.
All right. Where specifically are you looking?
The same place I found the game cartridges and all that vintage stuff.
All right. Unfortunately, looking around the little decorative shelves around the fireplace,
Yeah.
you find a few DVDs,
Ah, jeez.
and you do find a movie play. You do
He's
find
not
a
in a petting
DVD.
mood right now.
Ah, jeez. No, he's just biting me.
He
It just means get away from me.
No, I'm just like he walked up to me and bit me.
well, clearly you were in his way.
But yeah, this is not me. Like this is me sitting here and going like, ah. Like,
You're
bit
in
me.
you're in my way. This is my place.
Yeah, like I was spooked because I said like, oh, I thought you were over there licking yourself. You came up to me and took a nibble.
But yeah, going around those decorative places, you do see a DVD player and a few DVDs.
Mhm.
You don't see a VHS tape.
Damn.
Nothing related to VHS even.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
I kind of look to the stairs like that lead to the third wing. Do I see anything like on that stairway or anything?
Nothing on the stairway. You do see a clock hanging there.
Hmm.
Are we halfway there?
Halfway what?
Just getting things done?
That's a song, isn't it?
Is that the Big Time Rush song?
No.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Anyways,
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, moisturizing bears.
oof.
That was weird.
Anyways, like
All right, so I go down to them and I go like, all right, so here's our option. At least for us, we can stand on that and see if anything happens. Oh, the monitor! Shoot, did we turn on the monitor?
What monitor?
Like, wasn't there? You said there was a VHS on the floor. I stand here sign. Wasn't there a little monitor?
There was, and it has a single button. The power button.
I hit the power button.
You do. It comes on. It's that blue screen. It's awaiting a VHS tape.
I figured.
All right. So we can.
At least it's not that loud static.
All right. I kind
It
of
was static.
and I
It
found it,
wasn't as loud.
and I stand on the stand here thing to see if anything happens.
In there.
All right, just making sure.
I'm gonna go back to the kitchen full of blood.
You do that.
Like my thing is like we either go to the RTI room and go down,
Or you go upstairs.
yeah, to find this VHS like and look for the other 6 possible items.
All right.
Doc,
You're going back
Doc
into
is-
the kitchen.
Doc is a sick sadistic bastard, so I'm gonna look in the kitchen for the VHS tape.
Those two seem unrelated.
And yet
Those
it
seem
makes
like-
sense. Like I can't find flaw in there.
All right.
He is Doc's best friend.
All right, so like
All right.
my thing is we get to go lower or higher, and I like our chances higher. But what do you want?
I prefer going lower.
All right, Hrothgar.
Even though we don't
Make
really
it
have,
Hrothgar, make an investigation check.
even though we don't have an
Alright.
immediate way back from the RTI room,
Give me a minute.
You've got an elevator.
a metaphorical touch.
All right. So here, you still down here?
Yeah, I'm still down there with you.
All right.
Natural 20.
You still have his hammer?
No, I gave it back to him.
Natural 20. All right. All right. Yeah, you also end up looking in the fridges. There's 2 refrigerators here.
Yeah.
It's not terribly strange.
Yeah, but one's out of place. Like it's clearly just been shoved there, you know?
Interesting.
It's blocking off a couple cupboards.
All right, I'm gonna move that fridge.
What?
Is there an intercom?
Of course there is. You've pointed it out at one point.
Can I activate the intercom from the main terminal?
Go ahead and see.
I do.
You do find the intercom station. And there's a microphone sticking out at the top.
Hit the button.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ross.
Immediate static.
In the middle of moving a fridge. Hang on.
Do we hear him moving in the fridge?
Can I actually use this?
No, you are too far down. You cannot hear him.
All right.
Can I actually use this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey.
You were just on the wrong station.
Hey, Hrothgar, can we get you back downstairs, please?
So I'm gonna finish moving that fridge first.
Of course, you cannot hear him.
I didn't figure. Testing.
Make a strength check because you are very small.
Can I hear it down the hallways?
I'm a goddamn dwarf.
Yes.
I'm a hard
All right,
motherfucker.
at least I know it works.
But yeah, make a strength check.
All right.
Excuse me. Came out of nowhere. I think you guys are actually doing well at this.
Another natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. It takes you a good 30 seconds or so, but you move it out of the way. And you do find something of interest. You
Door
found,
now.
you found the back door. It's boarded up. Okay?
Boarded from the inside or from the outside?
From the inside. And there's also something else of interest. There's
Yeah.
3 large locks, okay?
Okay.
Door locks. All of a special material, okay?
All right.
It doesn't look like the rest of the brass handle like on the front door.
All right.
Not entirely sure what it is, but it's definitely a type of metal.
I'm a dwarf. I know metal.
Yeah.
Can I roll to figure out what it is?
Sure, go ahead. What were you saying?
So I guess we figured out what those go to.
3.
3. It might be made out of cheese.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
being-
you said the fridge was also blocking some cabinets.
Well, yeah.
What's in the cabinets?
You open it up and you find rat poison.
Arsenic's always good for fun occasions.
I'm gonna take the rat poison.
Is there anything in the fridges?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised that him being drugged hasn't come up more often.
Yeah, he hasn't had to do anything for it. Which reminds me, by this point, Hrothgar,
Yeah.
your drugging is over. You
Yay.
have to use a darn thing.
Taz did though, which made it more than worth it in my opinion.
It was really funny.
All right, I go up
All
to
right,
see.
Hrothgar, you have rat poison.
I go up to see what Rothgar's doing real quick. Had to get the hammer.
All right, you do that.
Rothgar, Sherlock says he needs the hammer. Is that rat poison?
Yes.
He needs the is that rat poison? Not is that a back door?
Yeah, but he has rat poison in his hand. That's a little more immediate.
Yeah, like I do look at the back. I see the locks. Am I able to make up the locks are the same with the keys?
Hang on. I'm gonna look in the junk drawer of this kitchen. Is there like a marker?
The places kind of look like it's been ransacked.
It's all
I just need
junk drawer.
something to write with.
Oh, junk drawer.
Damn, only 7.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll say that's enough. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? Yeah, you find a marker.
All right. So standing there, I'm gonna scribble over rat poison,
Yeah.
government agent poison.
What?
So I scribbled over rat in rat poison
Yeah.
and wrote next to it government agent poison.
It's Taz poison.
Just for any in general government agent.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be Taz.
Yeah.
All right, I kind
So
of
at this point, you have a lead pipe, a femur, a random
No,
femur.
Nark has the femur.
Why does Nark have the feet? Nark is very confused. He's still very confused.
I gave it to him because I figured treat him like he's a dog. When in doubt, everything's a dog.
You have a lead pipe, a brain, and rat poison.
So I take my laser sword, I turn it into a dagger, I try to like kind of slash at one of the locks.
All right.
Yeah.
Magically sealed.
Hey,
So-
does Taz? I want to make sure that I did it in a very obvious way so Taz could definitely see what I was writing.
You pushed it in his face and wrote backwards. So he watched. You don't watch him. Yeah, you don't watch yourself write it, but he watches it. It's in poor handwriting because of it, but the point gets across.
Good.
No, dude. I opened one of the I opened the fridge he moved.
All right, all right, all right. You find a cod,
A fish?
a fish.
He is a tabaxi.
Is it alive?
But
No,
Is it raw?
yeah.
He is a tabaxi.
so I opened the freezer to the fridge.
All right, all right, all right. It is a frozen wasteland in there, and stuck frozen over in ice is some really old ice cream. Yeah, maybe it's
I'm gonna take the fresh fish.
Fresh is a
strong word.
All right, I go to the fridge. that
Oh,
he-
never mind.
That one.
All right, in there. All
just
right,
hits the button. Hey, you guys okay up there?
you cannot respond.
I'm
I-
completely aware of that.
Wait, doesn't he have the cameras that look into the room?
I do.
Oh, then I just give him a thumbs up.
I was not looking at them.
Oh.
You did
thumbs
not
up.
think to.
I thumbs up, thinking he is.
I thought about it. I did. I was like,
You find a glass bottle of ketchup.
why is it in glass?
It's a glass bottle of ketchup. You ever seen one of those?
I have. Why does he have it? Why
Yeah,
does he
they-
feel the need to have
I didn't
it in
even think
glass?
they made those anymore.
Right?
Like that tells me that this is really either really old ketchup or like
He went out his way,
custom made ketchup.
or he just went out his way like those old timey markets, I guess.
I don't know. I still see them. I still see them at restaurants.
Yeah, I mean, I still see the glass Coca-Cola, I guess.
I love them.
So,
Yeah, but those got brought back.
No, no. I see glass bottles of ketchup at restaurants.
I was talking about Coca-Cola.
Ah.
all right,
You
okay.
also find Doc's famous chocolate strawberry cheesecake.
I'm not a dessert guy.
Doc loves to cook. He does. He loves to bake too.
Is there
Let's
another?
burn down his kitchen.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Anything else? Anything else?
You find one more very weird thing.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Sitting on a plate, you see a Jello mold in the exact shape of a human skull.
Is there anything in the mold?
No,
No
bright
Jell-O?
green Jello.
Oh, there is Jello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Jello mold. No, it's a mold of Jello. My bad. In the shape of a human skull.
Nice.
Just jiggling there.
All right. So
Anything in the
I
skull?
take the fish.
Uh-huh.
I place it on the table.
Yeah.
I kind of reach my hand in and reach in to see if anything's hidden in the fish.
You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even been gutted. Oh, someone just fished this out of the lake and threw it in the fridge.
Jesus.
You just stuck your hand in a fish's mouth.
Yeah. I'm a cat guy. I didn't say nothing.
Oh yeah.
But no,
DM.
that thing hasn't been prepared or anything.
All
That
right,
is
then.
straight out of the lake and in the
All right.
fridge.
Then I kind of laser dagger and just kind of and then pry it open.
Hey DM.
That's a raw fish.
All
It
right.
smells awful. It's been in there a while.
Important
I'm
thing.
here. I'm here. What is it, Leo?
Important thing we just glossed over.
Yeah.
Did my prayer to the war god find me any enemies?
Oh, I forgot about that.
So did I.
Ah.
We're about to get some confirmation. Does Ares exist?
What's more?
You know what? I'm gonna say you have a momentary sixth sense. There's
Okay.
danger. There's danger around you.
Also, I just realized we
No
left the most
shit.
vulnerable player alone with the giant beast.
Oops. Hopefully nothing pisses it off randomly.
Or
I,
there's
I hope a siren doesn't just go off.
Yeah, he only breaks out of that if me or my allies bring him harm. So
You got close,
Really?
forcing him to
What's
pry
wrong with
open those doors.
that's only if I physically hurt him. Otherwise, if it's something
Wait, someone pinch Narc.
wait, what was that spell?
suggestion.
But yeah, you know there's enemies near,
Yeah, no, there.
and you might be able to find something upstairs.
I immediately go upstairs because the great war god Ares has given me sighting.
We have fully split up.
Wait,
Rothgar, I still need you downstairs.
Oh, fine. I go downstairs first.
oh my gosh. I actually I take the cake and kind of do the same thing, like examine to see if there's anything in there.
Why are you sticking
Ow.
your hand inside of a cake?
Like, I'm just seeing if he's hiding anything. Like it is.
Dude. Okay, for one, beautifully decorated. Perfectly pressed strawberries all over the place. Beautifully well made. This is a large cheesecake and finely drizzled over with chocolate.
I'll cut it.
This is beautifully made. And you forced your
I'll
hand.
cut it with the knife then.
No, it's too late.
Just
The damage has been done.
it's been done.
You're a monster.
This is Doc's famous cheesecake. You've had it a few years here.
Did never talk about his wife. Ruined his favorite cheesecake. Which is gonna add more things to the list.
I don't want to hear it, Mr. Almost died about company.
Just you
What
are
have I done?
awful.
I'm about to say, I was like poking a hole in his liver and almost thinking about crushing his heart.
First of all, not his liver, and I didn't think about crushing his heart. Frankly, I thought about examining the heart to see if it was actually affected, but you were doing that.
Oh my god!
And you found out, yes, it ruined that cheesecake.
I look at the human gel thing to see if there's anything in there.
Do you take it?
Funeral.
Quit breaking food.
The moment you rest your hands on the plate, you hear something actually, okay?
What?
They call you Lady Luck.
I let go of the plate.
That was weird.
Rothgar, did you hear that?
Hrothgar went to see what the hell Shamrock wants so bad.
He left. He went downstairs. Finally.
Okay. Wait, was it the gel? I kind of tapped the plate again.
It just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pressed to hold it.
But there is room for doubt.
Was that the Jello singing?
Would not surprise me.
Shut the fridge. Going
I
downstairs.
refuse to think about it.
Like,
The
I'm
Jello is singing to me.
Like I'm gonna go tell them this, but
If
God,
only if it, is it singing Frank Sinatra?
It's singing Frank Sinatra.
I go down to them. Okay, we got singing Jello, and I gotta wipe the cake off my hands.
For
Is there
those
cake
who
on your hands?
Worry about the singing Jello.
Did you stick your hands in cake?
Jello.
I'm more worried about how you stuck your hands in cake.
I also gutted a fish while I was up there.
you stuck your hand
That's a
in
little more
fish,
reasonable.
you stuck your hand in rotting fish, and then in a cake. You've effectively ruined that cake twice over. It can't be
Okay.
salvaged.
What's your plan?
I need your
You
I
monster.
need your hammer.
All right, I give him my bro.
Can I borrow your hammer?
So yeah, you can borrow my hammer.
Did you
The
stick
great
your
god-
hand in cake?
The god Ares has shown me war awaits on the second floor.
Cool. That means we should probably avoid that for the time being.
I plan on finding some war.
I hate to admit, like it feels like just like a smart idea to go like up the floor. Like the RTI room, as far as you know, could be a dead end, and plus we have no immediate way of getting back up. You know.
Well, give me a minute. I've got an
These
idea.
things happen sometimes. Sometimes you just have to kill your friend.
I got an idea.
All right.
And I'm
He
gonna
fingered a fish and then ruined the cake. I'm gonna kill him.
make it glow.
Yeah.
I tie the rope to it, start to lower it down. It gets to the 30 feet. Cast Mage Hand.
Uh-huh.
It grabs the end of the rope and it drifts it another 30 feet down.
You do hit the bottom.
How far down is it?
A little over 50 feet.
A little over 50 feet.
All right.
All right, so we've got some estimates now.
How tall is how high is it to the roof of this room?
How high is it to the roof of this room?
Like the entire downstairs area. What is it from floor to roof?
Oh, wait. You mean the lab?
Yeah,
Just the lab.
Yes.
yeah.
I'd say it's pretty damn high at anywhere between 35 to 45 feet.
Okay, so that means there's only one floor below this one.
Okay. I'm gonna hate this. All right.
Are you getting in the elevator?
No, what I'm gonna do is I bring the hand up. He cut a piece of the floorboard out. Is there anything I can tie it to on the floorboard?
Nothing I would.
Poke a hole in the floor for me, please. I'm gonna tie the rope on that end of like through the hole with the hammer still attached to the end.
All right.
I go back into that room and I pick up the orb. I'm gonna hate this. And I throw it and I envision the end of the rope.
The end of the rope. Wait. Specifically,
Yeah.
I want to make sure I understand what you're doing.
Yep.
The rope is dangling 30 feet down.
Yep.
You've tossed the orb off to the side in this hallway.
I've tossed the orb and I'm trying to teleport to the end of the rope so that I can grab it.
All right. As you toss the orb, okay?
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you want to try and catch it?
Yeah, because isn't the end of the rope like 30 feet and that thing only goes 25 feet?
Yes, which means I have plenty of time to react and grab the rope.
Okay, counterpoint, wouldn't your body weight suddenly jerking on the rope pull down on a very old elevator, causing it to...
So here's the plan. It wouldn't be the momentum of me falling. And I don't weigh very much.
I know, but do you weigh more than Rothgar?
Probably not, honestly.
Because he just stepped in that thing and it was already sinking, so...
That's the thing. If you step on a regular elevator, it still drifts down a bit.
All right.
I wouldn't say it drifts down an inch.
Still drifts down a bit, and this is an older elevator, which means giving an inch isn't that unheard of.
All right.
I'm saying...
And there's going to be no momentum. It's just going to be...
That's true. You can walk right through.
Exactly. I won't be falling.
Okay, I'm just saying, I feel like additional weight nonetheless, but okay, if that's
If you want, you could probably prop up the elevator or something.
Oh, I'm sure he can have his hand through it, and I can grab it, and he can pull me back through if I need him to.
all right, but all right, if you trust it.
So, and then this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, well,
Nark's, he's prepared for it. Let's give this a shot. And I grab the rope and I step through.
But hang on. Where do you toss? Do you toss the orb at the wall or at the floor?
I'll toss it to the wall. That way these guys still have room to actually.
All right. Instead of bouncing off like it did before,
Yeah.
you throw it at the wall and it shatters. Okay.
Oof.
This purple cloud mist poofs out from it. Okay.
Yep.
And through the center, as it grows and splits apart, opens up a glowing purple portal.
I reach through and I grab the rope.
You do so.
I tug it a bit. Does it give a lot more than it should?
For an elevator? Hell yeah. But you can probably take it.
Well, this is an old elevator.
It
Made of wood
is.
and whatnot.
But it's also sectioned off.
All right.
Broken.
I step through.
You step through and you fall holding that rope.
Rothgar is at the
D20
top.
for straight up luck.
I mean, Narnar still had me.
He does.
So all he has to do is if he
Just in
feels
case. Let's actually let me roll you a luck.
Because I'm like, if he feels me dip, he's supposed to just pull me.
oh, DM's rolling your luck.
I can tell.
All right, boys, you watch as the elevator sinks as if it's being held on by a giant spring. Okay, it goes down and wobbles a bit.
Wow.
But Shamrock, you're good enough. It didn't break.
All right, so
It didn't collapse, and you will not be crushed by an elevator. You're now dangling from a rope.
I was still able to be pulled back by Narnar.
True.
all right, so
Well, here goes nothing. And I slide down and I just drop down about 25 feet.
Oh boy, you gotta be able to take that.
I should be able to. 25 feet is not a lot for me.
All right.
Give me a second.
I'm following, I guess.
Don't do that.
Yeah, like
Give me a
Why
second.
not?
I'll send you the fall damage statistic.
Tell you what, we're making some progress.
because like again, we're not even sure like if this is a dead end lore or just like because like we don't even know if we can come back up from that room outside of this busted ass elevator.
Either way, I
I'll-
say we go on for another hour and then cut it. So you fall to the ground. Let's roll 2d6.
Like I get that. I could take that. I was not going to try and take 50 feet's worth of damage.
Damn.
Needs to take full damage.
Watch you roll double sixes.
I mean, I can take 12 damage.
That's still bad.
It is bad, but I can take it.
So, what are you rolling?
Also, like
you're the one who rolls damage for this.
Oh, right on.
Also,
I didn't
you know
notice that.
shit. Crap. How do we know there's not enemies down there?
Oh,
I
you
can
don't.
take care of myself.
You don't. It's dark down there. You
Hang on,
take
did the
5
one
damage.
I take 5 damage.
out of the whole crew, did the one guy who didn't have dark vision go down the dark hole?
I have light.
Are you guys gonna follow him at all?
I'm kind of like I'm still kind of hesitant, waiting.
I'm gonna go look for more rope. Like I feel like I'm gonna need more rope.
Anything? And I have light, so I
It
cast
is.
light on my quill.
You've got an elevator door that's shut down here.
Is it just shut?
Yeah. Yeah, remember, elevator doors open, but there's another layer to them.
But it is one solid door, though. Like I've seen elevator doors,
Yeah.
and it's not like
Yeah, there's no door attached to the elevator itself. The only doors are on the walls. So, like, if you sank down in the elevator, you'd see the walls scale up with it, you know? So you've got to open that door.
Doesn't he have knocks on?
I do.
Oh, is that not a cantrip?
That's a spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's got to be another way to open it.
Well, I mean, tried and true. I'm gonna stick my hands in it and see if I
Yeah.
can pull it open.
Make a roll straight up strength.
I mean, I'm not very good at it, but sometimes it just works.
Yeah, you never know.
Plus, like, yeah, I can't imagine like
Yeah, I can't imagine it being terribly hard either, but
due to its old age and everything. Like,
yeah. And also, I'm not exactly built for strength. 11.
11. You know what? Old door. It's definitely a little rough state. But as you are desperately trying to use your muscleless body to open these doors, you do hear a grinding. And every now and again, it's like, shh, and they get a little more apart. These door mechanics are pretty damn broken. Okay?
Yeah.
You open it up. Just enough to squeeze through.
I think I'm fine, but maybe.
Hang on
not
one second.
down here.
1 second. This is an elevator shaft, right?
Yeah.
Shamrock, you should probably look around for the emergency service ladder.
This is Doc we're talking about. That's safety equipment.
Admittedly, while I do want to say that my character is safer than he is, I can't lie to you.
Doc would still have that elevator solely to do maintenance if there was a problem.
Yeah, not
I don't
wrong.
feel like he would.
Hey, you can look.
How would he solve a maintenance issue then?
You can look.
With his enormous brain.
That's also fair. But
Just
that
replaces-
work.
It's
Just
also an
replaces the
elevator that
whole
he has
elevator.
left out of order for who knows how long.
At
I
least.
assume there was a maintenance problem and he decided it wasn't worth the effort, possibly because of lack of ladder.
That entire wing down there was once vibrant, but one elevator problem that he scrapped.
Does he see any type of?
Is there a ladder? It,
Uh.
it shouldn't be hard to see a ladder coming out of a wall with light.
You do notice that there are foothold grooves in the wall.
Awesome.
All right,
Service.
Oscar, jump on the rope.
Now, you have to be careful with these. These are just like chiseled in grooves.
Yep.
That's
Wait,
that's
so-
how regular emergency service ladders are. They're built into the wall.
Rothgar, grab the rope. I've squeezed through the doorway already.
All right.
All right, I'm coming down.
He's gonna grab the rope through the portal.
All right, you do that.
All right, I'm going down.
All right in. You slide down to the end of that. And are you going to try and swing over to the ladder?
He doesn't have
Yeah.
to lock on the elevator, falling out from on top of him.
He is just light enough.
How do I weigh more than him? He's wearing heavy armor.
He's a dwarf.
Wearing
Yeah,
heavy armor.
You know what? Sure. All right. He takes luck.
Like man,
Rothgar?
chainmail.
Hrothgar?
Do you
roll
want me to
luck.
get? Do you want me to get crushed?
I want you to have to roll luck because you're wearing chainmail, and
I
I was wearing.
To be
the
fair, I
cloth on
forgot
my
about
back.
that.
Can I like argue that I'm
13.
athletic enough to try and grab it if I do hear it like through the portal?
Narknark's still on position. Is still in position.
Yeah. Narknark's still there.
All right, then it can
13.
Yeah, if I try it.
13.
Yeah.
It rocks a bit more than it should. And you hear that, like it's getting close. You can tell. You need to
Yeah.
get the off of this and to the ladder
I'm-
faster. It's about to break.
I'm dropping. I'm dropping right now. Just
You
let me
drop
go.
to the ground.
Yep, just dropping.
Just drop it. This thing is old. That's an old elevator. You're lucky. Those are my lowest rolls. You take 3 damage.
All right.
Hey, you took 5. But Hrothgar, you take 3 damage. Hrothgar, what is your hit points at?
45.
45. I've not been keeping track of that.
I have.
Thank you. All right, you get down here.
You know, I just realized something.
Yeah?
I prayed to my God for guidance. God said guidance and proceeded to ignore said guidance.
Yeah, like that was a 1 in a million shot. You just said F you to your god.
I said F you to his god.
Also,
And he listened to you.
and it gets burned. Ares is kind of real.
I'm a little less surprised about that.
Wait, did we? Does the orb reform after the portal is done, or did we just use it one time orb?
Probably used it one time.
That orb's gone, man.
Damn.
That orb is the portal. You broke the portal.
All right, so the portal.
Hurry up and get down here.
Yeah, if you guys had mentioned the whole, maintenance ladder beforehand,
You didn't look.
I didn't think about it.
Can I just?
Yeah.
Can I just
We
take
wouldn't
the
have seen
side
it.
instead of the portal.
No.
We wouldn't have
Because
seen
the
it anyway.
main
'cause
ladder
the
is in
elevator.
the shaft.
So the thing about that, B, is we wouldn't have seen it anyway because the elevator was in the way.
Yeah.
So can I just kind of section on the elevator to down?
But
and
here's
see
the thing. We could have just cut the floor of the elevator off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just cut the floor and see the maintenance ladder and just jump from there instead of trying to bring this whole thing down on me.
Acrobatics.
Why?
Acrobatics.
You gotta get in it to cut off the floor.
Do I? 'Cause
Well, here's the thing. You've got to also leap through that and get to the ladder.
Depends on what
Wait,
side
Yeah,
of the-
it's easier to just
Do you want to leap through the portal or
Just
leap
do
through a
the
hole in the floor?
so if I leap through the portal,
Go
can I
through the
really just go
portal.
for the shaft instead of pulling on the rope?
I mean, you can try. I'm gonna make you roll acrobatics.
You can't exactly see the maintenance ladder from where you're standing. It's not a clear portal.
And like I don't know, like I don't trust my.
just do what we did and take a little fall damage.
Yeah, no, but
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. Like here's the like if I
Or trust that elevator.
like see that's what I'm saying. If I just jump for the ladder, the most I'm doing is fall damage. If I jump, grabbing the rope, that's fall damage plus the elevator coming down on me. So it makes more sense to just go for the shaft ladder.
Well, what I was saying anyways, is you could just cut the floor of the elevator off. Just let that thing fall. And just go to the ladder from there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like I
Well, yeah, but you
You
have to
don't have to
leap.
waste-
You have to leap through that hole without hanging on the elevator, and grab on
yeah, so either way,
the
I'm
rope
making
or
an
the ladder.
roll. Like
And again, the ladder
Yeah.
isn't a physical ladder. It's their
Yeah.
grooves chiseled into the concrete.
But hear me out. We don't know what wall it is accordance to the elevator at this particular moment in time.
Actually, I just
If
realized
it's literally right there in front of the elevator doors, he doesn't have to roll Radix to grab that.
All right. fair.
actually, can I just argue, just like cut the floor and then just use my sword to down?
You know, I'll let you do that.
I'll just do that then.
Leap through the portal and stab into the concrete.
Yep, and just fall down.
And you slowly sink down.
I told you how much I hate you.
Throughout the entire thing.
I know.
All right. You guys find yourself in a dark area.
Okay, come on, man. Like that was legit, not even roleplay. That was just me saying, "Oh shit!" I just realized I could do that.
I have dark vision, so
Yes.
You find yourself in a dark
Just jump
area.
down the hole like everybody else.
I did.
It's a large.
No.
It's a corridor.
I
It's,
just.
We're arguing here.
it's a corridor. What?
I said we're arguing here. Give us a minute.
Oh, I thought you said where are you in here?
Sherlock is mad
I
at
still
me.
gotta open the door.
Sherlock is mad at me because I didn't have to roll anything.
Yes.
All right. Well, no, those doors are stuck.
Yes.
You slivered in.
I just,
Yeah,
I
that's
cut,
what I'm
I
saying.
cut,
Like those two would need to open the door.
I cut through the
more.
doors.
I'm really tired of this story.
I took.
Hey, you were the one who wanted so desperately to open the other doors.
What? I'm going along with your plan.
That is entire. That sword is on you.
I didn't know what was in these doors.
Yeah, and you didn't have to. You could have left those doors down where they were broken.
What? The sword is helping us right now. Why are you mad?
It's taking out problem solving.
Anyways, you guys come into this dark area, okay?
All right.
And you all can see well enough. It almost looks like a large office.
Rothgar, you with us?
yep.
All right.
It almost looks like a large office area.
Do we see anything that indicates what RTI finally means?
Well, at the end of this area, okay, it's to a much, much larger chasm. All right?
Okay.
Well, not exactly.
I'm
a
walking
chasm,
forward.
A much larger room, okay?
I'm walking forward.
All right. And you come to the end of this area where you meet the actual large office space. And hanging there by a rusty chain, it's fallen off of one side. So it's just kind of hanging there sideways.
Okay.
You see in big, bold letters, Remus Tech Innovations.
Oh
Very interesting.
There's the thing. You get to that area, okay?
All right.
And almost immediately you hear something. There's an old intercom system down here. And it's running. You hear Doc's voice. Now here's the thing. It's not the voice you heard earlier in the night with the high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound nearly as gruff as Doc sounds himself.
This is young Doc.
This is a pre-recorded message.
All right.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Remus Tech Innovations. Wizards, war heroes, super scientists, you're here because we want the best, and you're it. So,
I'm
who's ready to make some magic?
gonna
you
rip his
already met
fucking
one
guts
another
out.
on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Doc Sardonyx. I own the place. There's a secondary voice after it. It's another young man, okay?
All right.
Welcome, new innovators. That eager voice you heard is Darius, my assistant. Rest assured, he has your digital paychecks ready to ship out to the destination of your choice. Isn't that right, Darius? Yes, sir, Doc. End of the message.
Is it on a tape recorder, like a monitor, or like did we?
It's intercom system.
Are the lights on in here, or
No.
so it's just like a bunch of desks and all that stuff?
Here's the thing. All of you roll perception.
Can I use my conscious? As I'm not exactly paying attention.
Absolutely.
I'm paying a lot of
active
attention.
to just about anything.
You're a detective.
Did you?
I follow my detective sense.
My detective sentence says I can off.
5. Or
10.
hang on, what was it? A perception check?
Yeah. What did you roll?
I only rolled 10.
Yep, 5.
I have proficiency. Like, god dang.
Shamrock.
Oh, things hanging on the roll. $14.
14.
Worse than my passive.
Right?
All right, Shamrock, you hear something else going on, okay?
Oh, do I?
It's faint, but you swear further down, you can hear music.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's not like eerie music exactly.
Bet it's carnival music.
No, it's it's hard to make out, but you can almost swear it's jazz.
Just as concerning.
I hate jazz.
It's very concerning down here.
I'm gonna rip Doc's guts out of his stomach.
What?
That's not very jazz-like.
That's what he gets for playing jazz.
Okay, I feel like the kill dog has kind of gotten out of hand now.
No, everything else was just pettily locking me in a room. But actually making me listen to jazz, that's where
Are there like
Hrothgar
computers
broke
and all that
the line.
stuff?
A few old ones.
I see if like
And when I say old, I mean old.
Hmm.
Technology is 10 years ahead in this universe. We haven't really gotten that far with it. But these are some of the first usable computers that you're seeing around the place.
I checked to see if any of them still work.
Not that you can tell.
Hmm.
These are like from the 70s.
Hey, do you still have that computer chip?
They do.
Can I see it real quick?
Take it.
I kind of like use my little laser dagger to cut open the computer and kind of compare the chips to see if they're similar.
They are. They absolutely are.
Did you just ruin that computer?
He did. He absolutely did.
What other way did I have it open? I was just going off a hunch.
We can't use that computer.
This,
Well, I mean, yeah, but still, seriously.
this old green board is from the 70s, it seems. Or
Does
later.
this board seem like more intact than the one I just pulled out?
The one you just pulled out of your pocket or pulled out of the computer?
The one I'm comparing the one that I pulled. Brandon gave me to the one in the computer. Do they look?
Nice.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Okay.
Start do that again.
Sorry, Shamrock. Like is the one Shamrock gave me like more put together, neater than the one I pulled out of the computer?
Yes.
All right, then we know the problem then. So I go to another computer and see like, is there any way to like kind of open it up without cutting it out?
Follow-up question.
Yes.
Is it in better condition because he just opened it up with a laser sword?
Hell yes.
Oh, was it just
You
like?
kind of destroyed that computer.
That's great.
Part of it is smoking now.
I'm just trying to look at the chip.
You're a genius.
My bad. I meant to just cut like the screen itself. I did this quick access. But okay, like eesh.
The screen, arguably an even more important part of the computer.
Like I was like, yeah, I was gonna roll one because we had like others around. I checked it out.
Wrecked that computer.
All right, I looked for another one and just try to open it like normally and manually.
How?
Just don't touch it with the sword, please.
I'm not. I just.
The laser sword on a computer. On a
I
piece
mean,
of
it's not
technology.
like, the upstairs computers showed that each computer had a different set of information on it.
Like, I don't know. Like we can actually access those ones. My bad. Jeez.
You still hear music. All right. Finding a way to rip the screen off, basically.
Well, I'm just.
These are old pieces of technology.
So there's nowhere to.
Before he starts messing with one again,
Yeah,
can I turn it on?
you can try.
Is there a power button that I can hit?
There it is.
I hit it.
Yeah, I tried to turn them on.
Nope.
I tried to turn them on before I laser sorted it.
There does seem to be some reserve power. Clearly, the intercom still works.
Well, yeah, I mean, I messed with the main power upstairs. I would think that if there was anything that, was connected to this room, it would have connected to the main power grid by now. Like, I specifically looked to see if there was anything on reserve power.
This thing seems separate, all its own.
I like this.
Yeah.
All right, so like I kind of look like I'm not breaking apart. I'm just like looking to see if there's any way to access or look at the chip just to compare.
The chip that you have, it's better than this one. It's
All
probably it's likely from later down the line.
All right, I hand it back to you. Never mind then. All right, and I guess I head towards the music.
All right. You follow down a hallway system.
You guys
Okay?
coming with?
You guys gonna follow Tez?
Yeah.
To the
Towards
music.
the music.
Is there any other direction to head?
Not really. The elevator shaft is kind of a no-go.
We still got the whatever going on there.
We got the service ladder.
For now.
I'm gonna yell at Nark Nark, pull the rope down.
Wait, what are you trying to do? You trying to just like have him drop the rope off?
No, I'm telling him to take the rope
Yeah.
and pull it.
Okay. He reaches through the portal and yanks. You told the strongest thing in your party to yank on this rope.
Yep,
Immediately, the elevator falls.
I'm not in the shaft.
Of course.
That's good. We need
He
to
pulls
get
his
the ball
arm
out.
out with the rope, of course. And you look behind you and see as this old elevator smashes at the bottom of the shaft.
Now
So,
the
that's-
ladder's
shambles.
not blocked off.
so
Okay, fair, but like also counterpoint. Wouldn't anything down here might have heard that?
You see,
It does
but
echo.
but the ladder's unblocked now. So in the event that we've made something mad anyways,
We can now get
we
away.
don't have to worry about there being an elevator in the way when we try and get back upstairs.
I cut the bottom floor though already, so couldn't we?
Man, you guys haven't fought anything this session. I should
I
fix
know, and it's upsetting me.
You know what? I mean, like I see the logic in it, but okay, like
Look, I'm just not letting anything get in the way here.
I get it. Just like
I'm not a very athletic person. I'm not trying to jump from one side of the elevator to the other.
I'm just saying, you kind of team, man. Just like
All
you're
right,
kind of becoming the new
so-
Noah almost.
That's hurtful. Thank you very much.
I meant just like gotta do it
Wow.
without telling anyone.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Out.
Hrothgar is gonna walk ahead
Towards the music?
towards the music.
Towards the music.
Okay.
You follow down a series of hallways, yeah? Eventually, the hallways kind of split apart. There's been a lot more decay and erosion in this part. It feels more like you're in a cave now. Because you're in a cave now.
I feel right at home.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're deep underground,
You-
okay?
You were born in a cave?
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
I live in a mine shaft.
The music is actually much louder over here. You can actually hear snapping along. You can make out actual instruments.
All right, I'm gonna ready the shotgun I have, and I'm gonna keep going.
All right. Just past a, hang on. I need to get the thing ready.
Are y'all following?
Walk
me or
around in
what's
this
up?
cave,
You're behind you.
and just past Hrothgar, you see something that's actually familiar to you.
Okay.
You see, you've been coming to this Halloween bash every year since it began 15 years ago. Okay?
All right.
Now, the quality on this image is going to be a little different than usual. I refuse to do more work on it because I just really love how it came out. Just past a fallen ridge of stone, okay?
All right.
You find skeletons.
All right.
4 skeletons.
Okay.
And they're playing jazz.
These are the guys from upstairs.
They weren't there this year, but they are down here. These are the skeletons that play almost every single Halloween bash.
Oh. Do I recognize them?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
You've been here a few of the years that they played.
Oh, these guys are pretty chill most of the time.
Yeah.
Do they speak?
Well, the moment that thought crosses your mind, okay?
Yeah.
You hear them you hear one of them start to sing. It's the one with the largest underbite.
So I'm gonna take out the staff,
Yeah,
the scythe.
yeah.
Hey, do you guys know a way to get around here easier?
You've effectively interrupted them. They have no idea what the hell just happened or why there's someone down here.
Your friend, anyways.
Yeah, they look over the one with the underbite and the missing eye.
The red one?
Yep, the red one, the one to the far left. He looks at you. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, goddamn. Sorry, didn't know you had the sight.
Yeah.
What the hell are you cats doing down here?
Wandering.
Yeah, kind of.
God damn.
Looking for fights.
I haven't seen nobody in these parts for a couple decades, and gotta be honest, boys and I just kind of took it over for ourselves.
Is there a map or anything around here?
Hell no, that time is long gone. Nice to meet you, boys. Name's Brittle Bones Jackie. They call me that because I broke near every bone in my body.
I'm sure they do.
All right.
Anything down here we should look out for?
I think most of the radiation's gone down. You know what happens. You die and you stop really caring about stuff.
I feel that.
Health concerns don't really concern you none.
What is this place?
Well, you, sir, are in the former laboratories of Doc Sardonic.
This is wait, he built a new lab over the original lab?
Oh, yes. This used to be the main central hub.
Surprised he and managed to have the forethought to build it low enough to have room to build one above it and still under his house.
Yeah, don't think about it.
That or he leveled more ground and should be legally. Like, how did he not get a? You know, yeah. Don't think about it. Oh, like, what happened to this place?
Then the blue one with the saxophone. Okay, he takes the saxophone, the wind instrument, away from his lipless lips. Well, you see, about God, must have been maybe is it like 3 decades ago, maybe more? This entire place just went under. We weren't here at the time, of course. Doc only hired us about God, might have been about 15 years back. Yeah, and ever since then we've been the ones playing the toe tapping and finger snapping and jazz every spooky groovy night.
Except this night.
And we don't go every year. Sometimes it's just nice to have the Halloween off.
All right. So this is just Doc's old lab. Did you see anything interesting like let's see, a chain, a cup, medallion,
A Satan ape?
or a golden skull?
Or perhaps a Satan ape?
I'm pretty sure the Satan ape escaped. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rothgor.
The Satan ape is here, somewhere around here.
The absolute largest one. The one in yellow and purple.
All right.
One with the bow tie and the nice fedora on his head.
All right.
Speaks up.
Certainly. Well, that definitely rings a bit of a bell. Yeah, there's we've heard a couple of audio logs talking about something about that a ways down. That's an
Ooh.
old project.
Can you point me in that direction, my fellow man?
He points his bony thumb further down.
Any of the other items?
Kid, let me tell you, if any of us had a golden skull, I promise you'd see it with us. Name's Bricks, by the way.
Hang on, did we take the golden skull from upstairs?
No,
There was no golden skull
Oh, yeah.
upstairs that we found.
it was just a jello head that sung.
Oh, we should have brought that and offered it to him.
They are musicians.
Yeah, look at
It's
it.
also made of jello.
And it's the skull.
Oh,
Made of jello.
I mean, they might have found that a little funny, but like,
absolutely.
yeah, like
All right, I'm gonna go towards those terminals they were talking about the Satan ape.
The what house?
The audio log.
All right, he verges further in. You guys are still here with the band.
Is there any? No way.
The guy, the littlest skeleton, though the pointed features and clearly the skinniest and weakest bones on drums. On drum. He looks at Hrothgar and then back at you guys. You guys a bit of a fighter, ain't he?
Yeah, a bit. And I start following Hrothgar.
I gotta just look at them. You guys know them bones?
Of course we know them bones.
Neat. I gotta head back to follow them.
You boys stay safe now, you hear?
We'll try.
Can't promise anything.
Wait. What did
Not
happen?
if I have my way.
Do you know a guy named Darius?
Jackie kind of scratches at his lower jaw in thought. And then the sax player with the tie speaks up. Oh, he must be talking about the. I think he's talking about the guy in the audio logs, number 2.
Yeah. You know what happened to him?
Yeah. He was one of the last people that Doc had come around. Actually, if memory serves, he was actually here for the couple first Halloween bashes.
He was?
Yeah, we saw him, didn't we?
Yeah. He was one of the first people to ever leave, really. Used to wait down here.
How close were they?
And Doc and his number 2 were pretty close enough. He's in a good few of the audio logs, if memory serves. And scientist, really.
I got just one last question. What did he look like? What was he?
Oh God, it's been so long.
Excuse me.
Oh, he was one of them fellas with the horns on his head.
A tabaxi?
No, the horns.
Tiefling, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. It was a tiefling.
Do you remember what color he was?
Red.
Thanks. I'll catch up with them.
Memory serves, I think he actually got shot year 1.
Yeah.
I wonder who did that. Oops.
You boys stay safe.
You shot it. Wait,
Yeah, that's another part of the story. The reason that the no weapons rule is in place, year 1, Hrothgar shot Darius.
you shot Doc's best friend?
I'm his best friend. First of all, I just shot him who was rude to me.
What did he say to you?
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember. I was drunk.
He shot Darius in the arm.
You shot his best friend. Jesus.
It was one of those comical moments where he looks away from him as he continues talking. Meanwhile, he's still loading the musket, pulls it out, and fires.
Okay, yeah.
All right, you've befriended the skeleton band.
All right.
Woo!
You've not fully met, but you did talk to Jackie and his boys, the Bone Boys.
All right.
I had a lot of fun with those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was just kind of
So,
itching to use those voices.
Did I find audio logs on the?
All right. You walk further down, okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Through the corridors, it actually splits up a bit more, okay? Wider range. And you realize you've gotten to the more lab-centric area, okay?
All right.
At the very beginning of it all.
So this is where Doc started.
There's a dozen important tests performed here every day in our testing chambers. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have. Respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world of magic and or science to your will.
Jeez. This was,
Now I remember why I shot this dude. His voice annoyed me.
that was
That's Doc.
No, that wasn't Doc. That was the other guy.
No, that was Doc.
Oh,
My voice just hurts from doing Jackie's voice.
All right.
All right. Do you guys just want to keep walking on for a while?
So this,
I'm just following the leader at the moment.
I gotta lie. I think
I
this
don't
might.
have dark vision.
Oh, I gotta just turn on my laser swords.
Good glow on it.
I could have cast light. I was just leaving you guys to go.
All right. I mean,
If I need it, I'll let you know.
all right. And we just gotta keep. I'm not gonna lie. I think this might have been just kind of a.
There's always something down here.
I guess idea.
All right. You walk further on. Okay. You pass certain areas.
Those of you who volunteered to be injected with devil's chimp DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of demonic primates. Pick up a laser pistol and follow the yellow line.
He did.
You'll know when the test starts.
He did what?
I
immediately grab a
Science,
laser
more art,
pistol.
magic and science.
just know
I
what
am-
it's referencing.
Yeah. Did you
Did he say
get it?
grab a
Well,
laser?
I've gotten
Hang
it.
on.
I didn't realize how closely you were gonna follow.
Oh, incredibly. I've changed almost none of these lines.
I noticed.
Hang on. Did he say grab a laser pistol and follow the yellow line?
He
Yep.
did.
I grab a laser pistol and follow the
There
yellow
are no
line.
laser pistols.
I follow the yellow line.
The yellow line has been worn away.
They're kind of. I'm pretty sure they won that fight.
You would hope. You would hope.
I'm gonna pick a direction and hope it's the yellow line.
You pick a direction. You walk into a broom closet.
All right. I listened in for another audio log or anything and go down there.
Just gotta keep following.
All right.
All right. Everybody, that's going to do it for us here on this accidental two-parter. We've been going for about 6 hours in reality.
Yeah.
We hope you all have a fantastic night, and we'll be continuing this after Halloween, sadly, on another Friday night game night. Good night, everybody.